love that the title says that the show is about you talking, and it started with you not talking. A contradiction, as always. Don't expect me to carry the show. That ain't happening. He's muted again. He's going to be muted until 4 more people join. It's a protest. He's not talking until so figure that out. So I have a bunch of listing to do also, and I want to do all auctions, but I'm not sure if I should just post all of the auctions tonight or if I should spread them out or what.
Drop all of them.
Yeah. Even though it's like 9:30 on a Monday.
Yeah, that's like, think about it. Like, when are people like, hey, I got paid on Friday. It's 9:30 on a Monday. What do I have to do?
I don't know. Everyone says Sundays are auction day, but I'm not a big auction
that.
person.
I've tried that. It doesn't make sense. Get out of here. I don't believe any of that song and dance nonsense.
So these are all Hazel's old clothes, like her old vintage clothes.
You're so cheap.
What? What does that even mean?
I don't know. I was just kidding. You're kind of cheap, though.
I'm actually like the opposite of cheap.
And now you bought like my Tom Ford sunglasses for $25. You're so expensive.
Actually, it was $30 because I paid you more than you were asking.
I was actually asking $169.99.
So I got them today and I love them. They're fabulous.
Aren't they in immaculate condition?
The funniest thing, so I sent you the picture, but I actually compared them today to a pair of vintage sunglasses that I have. They're probably like from the 70s, and they are almost identical.
Crazy.
Like, obviously the Tom Fords are way nicer quality. Like the older ones I have are real cheap feeling. But the look is identical. They look exactly the same.
Yeah, like he pulled some crazy looks. Like I've looked at his other styles of sunglasses and they're pretty rad.
Yeah, they're definitely very vintage inspired.
Yeah, they looks when I picked them up, I was like, whoa. These Oh, did Ansley order the big heart earrings? Oh gosh, I didn't realize that was you, Ansley. I'm sorry. I didn't see your name on those. Ah, I thought to myself, who found those? Because they were like deeply nested, you know? Those Cyndi Lauper heart earrings.
Well, she wants to know if you hugged them. Did you hug them?
I hug everything before I leave my office. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm not in the mood to talk. That eBay email really chapped my pickle.
But you don't want to talk about it, so we're not going to talk about it? Is that the... Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
We're not talking about it. eBay, you know what you did.
Oh, but they went out today. You didn't get them yet. I think they went out today because I remember pulling them. I'm like, wait, how can you love them? You don't even have them yet.
She's anticipating loving them.
I can't wear these headphones anymore. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I gotta turn this much lower.
I was gonna say reverb.
Yeah, hold on. Figure out how to turn the volume down. Okay, that's better.
Well, I think Corey is close to $1,000 again today, so
Yeah, dude. If anybody, so I'm at 900 and let's see, it was like 956 or something.
there's
Let's
a
see.
link to his store.
It's
If
a link to my store. I have a bunch of awesome stuff. Make me an offer. I'll probably take it.
anyone sees something that they like,
So Kayla got her sunglasses today in the mail,
I'm gonna
and
go grab them.
I think she can espouse the quality of the items that I sell. That's the first thing you bought from me, right? I bought a shirt from you a long time ago.
You did. You bought a shirt for me like right off the bat. But I think this is the first thing I bought from you.
Yeah.
But
I
there's like I bookmarked a ton of stuff in your store, and I was like, I'm gonna come back and buy them at full price.
I haven't worn that shirt yet. It's so cool. Like I don't even want to wear it.
These are the sunglasses that I bought from you.
What's up?
These are the ones that I bought from you. And then
Oh
these
wait,
are the ones,
let me focus here.
these are the vintage ones.
God, they look the same.
They are identical.
That's crazy.
It's so funny. I was like, why am I so drawn to these sunglasses? Like, I really love them.
Those are the ones I sold you, right? The ones
Yeah.
that you're wearing. And
Yes.
the lenses are flawless.
Oh, they're so good. And then these are the vintage ones. Like,
Yeah,
they are exactly the same.
they're so similar. Well, that's why I thought they were old.
Yeah, no, they definitely look vintage. But I
They
mean, you can tell like they're heavy, and the
Yeah,
ones that I have are like really, really lightweight.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think they'll last you a long time.
I love sunglasses. Sunglasses are one of the things that I like. I will buy nice sunglasses because I don't lose my sunglasses. I know you said you always do, but
I do, and I wear awesome sunglasses, and I lose them all the time.
well, like
But
when I'm driving, I have to have sunglasses. I can't drive without them or else I can't see.
I never wore them, so like I just never wear them. Like as a kid, like I never wore them. As a teenager, I never wore them, and like I don't know, like it doesn't like very bright sunlight doesn't bother me.
Oh my God, it kills me.
These used to be really huge, huge sellers. These are rocket fins made by US divers. These used to sell for 175 bucks a pair on eBay.
When I went thrifting with Portland Pickers last week when they were here, he actually picked up some diving fins, and I was like, I wouldn't even have looked at those.
These are like they do this weird like venturi thing with the see how the water like passes through a specific way.
Fancy.
These are like the top of the top.
Green Thrifty Life says she wears cheap sunglasses because she loses them constantly. See,
I
I
just
decided that once I paid up for my first pair of sunglasses, that I was not going to lose them. And I've had them for, I want to say, over 10 years now.
damn.
Yeah. And they are, oh gosh, Chanel sunglasses. And I paid like 10 or 12 years ago, I paid like $300 for them.
Yeah, that's
And that was
ridiculous.
like a ton of money. I mean, it's still a lot of money to me, but at the time,
It's a
it
lot.
was like a massive amount of money to me. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to spend this money and I'm not going to lose these. And I still have them.
Do you want to hear a crazy story about Chanel sunglasses?
Yes.
So I was in Argentina and I went to this estate. So I used to go to estate sales at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'd wait until 10 o'clock in the morning until they started, so I'd be like first in line. And I walked into the sale, and the lady was somehow she worked for Chanel in Argentina. She, very wealthy, aristocratic lady, and she actually worked with or for Chanel. And I walked in. You know how Chanel sunglasses have a serial number engraved in the lens, right?
Hmm.
I walked in and I started looking through boxes, and I opened up a box, and it was full of Chanel sunglasses in the cases. Like, and I picked one up, and I was like, "Whoa, these." Because a lot of the stuff you see that's designer there, even if it's in wealthy people's houses, it's fake.
Yeah.
And then I went to the cashier, had a bunch of stuff, and she was like, "Oh yeah, she worked for Chanel, blah 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 blah." She told me like the story in Spanish. I could understand part of it, and I was like, "Well, how much are the glasses?" And she's like, "Oh, $15 per pair," and there were 20, either like 15, 20, something like that.
Mm,
And
that's extreme.
I think on average they sold for like 250 a pair. But I mean, that was basically like 2 months' salary for me.
That's amazing. I want to find that.
I have this. Oh, you can't see it. I'll do it later. What's up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Vegan?
It's a
Nice. Is
onesie.
that a onesie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. I found this at the bins this week.
That's amazing. Did you wash it?
Yes. That's
Amazing.
why I found it Friday.
Brian, will you put on your Nike hat, please?
I found this at the bins this week.
Will you put on your Nike hat?
What Nike hat?
The one you ordered from me?
How do you know I ordered a Nike hat for you?
Because I'm not stupid.
It's downstairs. I was wearing it earlier.
He wore it tonight. I saw it.
Oh, did you see that I placed an order from your store?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, you should be paying closer attention, Brian.
Well, I will notice it when I ship it.
Maybe I masked it to check out your quality control.
Actually, I did see something went to Oregon.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I just ordered something in solidarity.
Did you see my note to you though on your feedback?
That's how I figured out it was
Okay, gotcha.
That was funny.
I thought you were talking to me for some reason, Corey, and I was like, I wouldn't know if you ordered anything from me. I don't look at that. Like, I do shipping.
Brian, in that listing it's the like I don't put pictures of myself in listings, but I was being funny, and it was like we were doing it live on the show, and I listed those things, and I took a picture of myself or something, and it's a funny picture.
Oh, it's hilarious.
So that listing has over 150,000 page views.
Jesus.
Wait, what?
It drops my conversion rate on my entire store.
So something happened then. Obviously, someone saw it on like Reddit or something and posted it because it was funny.
Yeah. Which is really annoying.
A blogger posted that somewhere in the universe, and people were clicking into your store because of it.
They're still doing it. Every day it gets like 10,000 views.
Well, it shouldn't be counting anymore since it got purchased.
No, I have 20 of them.
You need to end that listing and relist it with a different item number.
Or
you need you need to make me some soup.
I need to make my own listings. I think I have a clogged tear duct, and it's really bothering me.
You
need like a warm compress.
Everyone's always telling me what I need to do.
Well, I know you need to
know what?
it.
Somebody needs to go to my store and order something that's like $48, and I'll hit $1,000 in sales today. How about that?
I gotta go. I don't want to hear Corey bragging about his great day.
Virginia,
You're so jumpy jealous.
If you want us to look at something for you, we can definitely do that.
I am green with envy because my sales are so bad, and it makes me really depressed.
You bought like something that is impossible to not quality control, Corey.
What did he buy?
I know, I bought like a piece of metal from you.
Yeah. He bought like a multi-tool. Yeah. It's stainless. The whole thing is stainless steel.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you buy that, Corey?
Don't ask me stupid questions.
You're not very fun.
I know. Sorry, I'm being salty. I ordered something from Brian because he ordered something from me. I don't know. I wanted a multi-tool.
Look at this music box I sold today.
Did you learn about that from watching Nicole and I's video about stupid crap that you can sell on eBay?
No, I actually just picked it up in the store and said, "This is freaking awesome."
Dude, that video is crazy because I did more research about those stupid magic forest mouse creatures.
The Wii
It's
Forest.
insane. The collector's market for those stupid things is crazy. Did you see the video, Kayla?
Yeah, I did.
Like, what in the hell?
Are you guys calling that show Stupid Shit People Buy on eBay?
No.
That's like one of the few things I'm like, I just don't understand. And I think if you watch the video, you might think it was like planned or something, but it wasn't. Like, we totally discovered like this weird. I think if you use any keyword combination, you'll discover like weird stuff, you know? Nicole, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm working at the same time.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure. I was just teasing you before. I wasn't serious.
Oh, I know. I was so.
I'm not going to end the listing unless you make me soup.
Okay, well that's your own problem, and don't complain when your eBay sales are bad, which they're not. So whatever.
They're terrible. He hasn't hit 1,000 yet today.
Hate all of you.
My sales have been robust. And they've only been that way because I took the advice of other people. It has nothing to do with me. I haven't been working very hard at all, 12 hours a day, every day. Nothing to do with me.
Can you tell me how to fix my store then? That'd be great.
What's your listing duration right now?
No, I know why my sales are slow right now, actually, because I have half my store on auction. Because I am doing a. What is it called when you do something and you're like, I'm testing something out?
Yeah, I'm doing testing now, definitely. I'm testing. Ugh.
So if half my store is on sale, then I'm gonna get half. If half my store is on auction, I'm gonna get half the sales I had before.
But it seems like you want like 100 auctions ending every day or something.
Yeah, like 200.
Damn, that is a lot. Ooh, I got another positive feedback. I love positive feedback. Best eBay seller in the universe. That was Kayla.
You didn't read the whole thing.
Thank you. Let's just keep this here, right here. We have Brian and Kayla on the same page.
Best in the universe, or at least in the world.
All right, I'm not going to screen share anymore for a minute here.
So Virginia just posted an item that she is selling.
Okay.
I will see if I can post the link because I don't think she was able to do it. She just posted the title of her listing, but I'll see if I can post a link. I don't know if that'll work or not. It's really friggin' cool, but she's trying to get some opinions on the item and the price of it.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
It's super cool, and I have no freaking clue.
Dude, I have a shitload. Okay. Ooh, look at those Serengeti. Oh, man, I have some awesome stuff in my store. This is the first time I've actually looked at my store in a while. Whoa, look at those. For $22.99, you can get 5 sterling silver crosses in my store right now. One of them looks like a sapphire in
I
it.
should probably buy that for Colleen right now. So
Dude, look how awesome these are.
Show them to us.
The green one, the green Celtic one with the grape-looky thingies. You can also get... Oh, man. Look at all this cool shit. Oh, look at these Doc Martens with the skull wings for $40.
Can someone share this, like on the screen?
Corey
Sure.
could, but he doesn't want to.
Sure what?
Share what you're looking at.
Oh, thank you. God, you're so bossy.
This Nintendo thing is badass.
It's so cool. I don't even know where to start.
Wait, so what are we talking about? I wasn't paying attention.
Well, Corey's talking about himself.
Okay,
But
That's
we're
great.
trying to help someone in chat who needs
Okay,
help.
okay. What are we looking at in the chat though?
There's a link
God
in the
damn.
chat.
All right.
Kayla posted it.
What's the link?
Kayla posted it in the chat.
Is it that's not to my store. Oh.
Yes, that thing.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
What is the question?
Who is this
Virginia.
person? And where did they get this?
She is in the chat. She can probably answer where she got it. I don't
What
know.
is it?
Corey has to learn to read the chat.
It is a vintage, Nintendo
It's not from the
Nintendo.
There's no way it's from the 60s.
It probably is.
Well, Nintendo didn't exist in the 60s.
Nintendo existed way before that.
What?
This
Not
is
as
before they built the gaming system.
they started making cards.
When?
I can tell you, but 1889.
What?
Nintendo was founded.
That's insane.
Look at that, like middle picture there. Yeah, that green one.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It says Nintendo on it.
So what is your question about this?
She wants to know if anybody has any ideas about it. She just kind of priced it really high.
I mean, the plastic doesn't look like it's from the 60s.
I can send it to Joe, and he can send it to his video game nerd chat thing.
Got it at a yard sale for $5.
Well, geez, Louise, I'll give you 20 for real.
I have a feeling she's going to hold out for more than that.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth $1,000, but it's very cool. I would definitely buy this for significantly more than $5, but not 1,000. Sorry.
Would you give her 1,000 if
Okay,
those dice
you
don't
gotta
take
be
light?
careful too about like you don't want to jeopardize your eBay account by putting the wrong keywords. Like you can't sell gambling sets and stuff like that. I don't think. So,
Why not?
What?
Why not?
Because they're illegal in a lot of states.
Yeah, that's one of those
She
things.
has it in collectibles, casino, chips, storage, and supplies, trays, and racks.
Yeah.
You just gotta be. I'm just trying to be
You'll
helpful.
probably have it in vintage gambling, vintage board, and traditional games. There is a whole category: roulette, gambling, vintage board, and traditional games.
Yeah.
That would be the category that this would belong in.
Let's.
So this is, I'm going to copy and share this into the chat. I think this is the actual category you should be putting this into to make sure that you're doing it right.
I'm with Corey though. How do you know that it's from the 60s?
Well, if you look up other vintage Nintendo system, card games and stuff like that.
Well, they made them like I'm looking at cards from the 70s. It's the plastic that it's made of that makes me curious.
I mean, I would go possibly as late as the 70s, but I wouldn't. It's not newer than that.
The NES dropped in like 1984.
Yeah, early 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's the 60s too, but it could be late 60s.
It's really weird. Okay, here we go. Vintage Nintendo Hanafuda Diatorio Korofudo.
I found one.
Yeah.
There's other ones out here. 1960s is what they're saying.
It's not that rare.
It really does look 60s. I don't think it's 1,000, but I do think it could go for a couple hundred because it is a really nice set.
Yeah, some of the card games.
Okay, hold on. Look it. I found one from 19. So in your drawer, does it have other things or no? Hold on, I'm gonna put this in our chatty chat. Or here, I'll just screen share. I'm doing a lot of things.
Yeah, it looks like there's other stuff in there. It looks like there's
This is from this obviously sold. So if you have Worth Point, you can look it up because if you click the link, it goes to just regular eBay. So this is from 2015.
I mean, here's a set that has the very similar chips, but it has a vinyl board. It's roulette from Nintendo, and it sold for $30.
Yeah, but I think part of the selling point of this is that it's like a whole case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but this is a whole kit that seriously sold for 30. I understand that, but I would say that it doesn't look like people really care about the early Nintendo stuff. They want the rare modern Nintendo stuff, I would imagine.
The people collecting Nintendo are collecting it.
They
They're
want
not collecting
Yoshi. Yeah. Let's look up the word Nintendo and see what the highest price stuff is, and it's gonna be like these crazy games that like came out and they destroyed, you know?
Like if you search 60s Nintendo, if you want to just compare other similar era stuff, it looks like the highest solds are in like $150, $200.
Nintendo Classic Edition. There's definitely some shill going on, but Rendering Ranger R2 Super Famicom, Final Fantasy 2 sealed, brand new 3000. Oof. I don't know if those are real though. Chrono Trigger 2400. I mean, I think people want Nintendo shit.
I would probably price it around $300 and be willing to take a best offer.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
And I think if it sold for 300, that would be like, wow.
Yep, I'd be like, wow.
But, you know, I would expect, just from looking at some other stuff from similar era, 150 would probably be more comparable. But I don't know how long you'll,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know how long you'll have it.
I'm on your side up there.
That's kind of my, you know, novice opinion on it.
I would list it for $100 personally, but you know,
yeah. See, I'm more about. I'm a slow dime.
$100 with shipping. $100 plus shipping.
I don't mind sitting and waiting on things, so it all depends what your MO is there.
I like a combination of both. But I guess I should go back. Oh, I am screen sharing. Crap. Crap. Nicole, what's new? What's going on? Tell us something special.
I'm reviewing a store. You want to see it?
You're reviewing a store?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you have to say? Put these kid headphones back on because I can't hear anybody. Forgot my headphones at my office again.
My husband brings me slippers straight from the dryer.
Does he like actually just go put them in the dryer for you?
Yeah, and then brings them to me.
Is that your I got brownie points dance, Mike?
He always gets brownie points. He knows it.
Yeah, he likes it.
So you can't like publicly share at this store because that might be rude. They paid me. I don't know. But if you guys want to look at it and tell me what you think, you can.
Sure.
You have to. How do you send it to me?
I sent it to the little side thing.
Oh, on our little side chat.
The side.
Don't click it while you're broadcasting, though.
No, but it'll be on my phone.
I'm just reminding.
I actually wonder if people would care. It might. I mean, it'd be pretty valuable if we shared it.
Unless it's like really awful and we tear them a new one.
It's not great. It's not great. So, her photos are pretty in need of work.
They're not the worst I've seen.
Yeah.
They're bright, at least. I like that they're, you know, the color looks good. The flat lays look decent.
The angles are pretty consistent. That's good.
I don't have a problem with the flat lays, honestly.
How am I? Where?
I think there's a lot of dead space, and I think like so there's like a Lucky Brand shirt. The sleeves are all crooked. I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
There's a few that have like the background and they could have cropped out.
Okay, so let's just go with the first. The first item is the second item, the third item, the fourth item, the fifth item. Dude, this is not good inventory.
I think it's more the quality of the inventory.
This is all bad. I'm sorry. Like, I hope this person doesn't know that, like, who they like. This is all bad inventory. There's like that's even like even the stuff that's of the good brand for me. It doesn't even like isn't relevant.
Can you talk about that, Corey? Like why? So
I mean, look, like it's winter, and these are all like shorts,
No,
short sleeves,
shorts are
short
selling right
sleeves.
now.
Yeah, but this is the time that people start looking for
People are. I have told people
Christmas,
to bathing suits today.
Christmas flare jeans. Come on, flare low rise flare jeans, like
I
They have
don't.
out of date athletic wear, bad colors, odd like this cashmere cardigan. Like cashmere cardigans are awesome, but this one is terrible. Like even for being what? Oh my god,
What's wrong with it? Like, what? Can you be specific?
it just isn't. It's so the pictures are terrible because there's no contrast between the background, so you can't see it. And then two, you can't tell what it is. And like this kind of diamond pattern is not in style for me anyway. Like I would never buy this ever, even if it was cashmere. And I like cashmere. It's just not. It's just not what people. This is not what people want to buy.
I do think that she has quite a bit of inventory that I can see that is good inventory and is
Okay,
absolutely.
I'm on page 3 and I still haven't seen anything that is good.
It's sorting differently for me because I didn't see that thing
Oh my
until
god, all of this is just bad.
I disagree with,
all of it.
but
Oh my
They have a
god.
high
Whoa.
number of new items versus used.
there's like some really
50-50.
nice higher end pieces that I would absolutely pick up and put in my store. I don't like that he doesn't have any capital letters in their
The
title.
average sale price is really, really low. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know about women's clothing that much, but like a lot of this, like, yikes.
There's a lot of bread and butter stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's how they do it. Like,
Yeah.
not everybody has a $45 average sale price like you do.
No, but I'm saying, like, even at these prices, like, I don't see this stuff selling. Like, okay, so, like, in her store, look up Madden Girl G Osiris. Like, is that something that you guys would sell? Oof. Oof.
Honestly, I would totally pick if I saw those at the bins. I would
Mhm.
probably pick those up because
What would you pay for those?
Sells. I wouldn't pay more than a couple bucks for them because that brand is not something.
Wait, what is it called?
Like Madden Girl, isn't that like a terrible brand? Like I see those shoes in piles.
Yes, it is not a brand I would typically pick up.
And
But
like
if I
even the
got it
things I'm
cheap-
seeing, like there's Nike dry fit stuff here, but like this maybe this is the stuff, maybe she's selling stuff and this is the stuff that's left behind, but holy moly.
Well, I think some of her prices are crazy. Like she has a pair of Steve Madden boots that are $70.
So she has 213 items in her store, right?
And 102 sold.
Which isn't
102.
bad.
What? I mean, that's not bad, but what is okay, for that 102 items, what is the value of those items?
Those Steve Madden boots you're talking about, Nicole, do sell for that price.
I mean, okay, so there's like a like new pair of Nike boys soccer cleats. For example, like you can't sell Nike on eBay unless you put the style number there. Like these are cheap as shit and they're new. Like these should have sold already. Like she doesn't even have a picture of the style number there. Nike makes so many different varieties. You're just never going to sell them unless you have the style code. The pictures are fine on those, but I mean, those are dirt cheap and they're still there, right?
Like you need more than 4 pictures on a pair of shoes, in my opinion.
You should never have less than 6 pictures ever.
Absolutely.
But I to be honest, like when I'm looking at these 213 items, I would literally take all of these and donate them to charity and start over again.
I don't agree. As a clothing seller,
Full review of me really fast because I think you would donate everything I have. In my
yeah. No,
Jesus, this is what you sell? Oh my god, I don't even want to look at your store.
No, actually, this is actually great. Can you open my store and look at it? And like,
yes,
because I think this is valuable for you too to kind of learn. Like, you might be wrong about a lot of what you're saying, and like,
I
obviously.
Oh yeah, I'm just giving my opinion. This is totally my opinion.
Okay, but look at my store. Tell me you're gonna tell me the same thing you just told her.
Let me find your store.
Nicole, have you looked at the main page, like the picture and description and all that?
Yeah, she doesn't have any of that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make
So,
sure you.
so here's the difference between so that's 213 items, and I didn't see one item that I would buy, and I looked through every single item. So let's be honest, and let's look at your store. And I'm only taking this from like.
Really quick side note, Joe just texted me back and he said that that's pre-70s for sure, because once they hit the 70s, Nintendo started with electronics.
That's good to know.
Okay. Seller, States Place on advanced.
It's actually kind of interesting that they started in the 70s and didn't hit until the 84, 85.
He just said they tried a lot of.
2,350. Okay, so the first item you have, I think, is like stylish and nice. It has 14 bids. It has $11.50. It has 14 bids, and I think it's stylish and good. The next item you have it's not as clear, but I believe that's in style. The third item is relevant. The fourth item is relevant. The fifth item is relevant. The sixth item is a Patagonia thing that's like awesome. The dress is funny, but it's cool, and it's presented in a way that you can tell what it is. The dress is cool. The shoes are cool. I'm sorry, your store is completely different. And I wish you would have just sent me another link and not told me. Like, this Bowbacks jacket is awesome.
Wait,
Like,
share what you're looking at right now.
I'm looking at everything you have. You want me to screen share your store?
Yeah. I wanted to hear what you're talking about when you talk about it.
Sure. Let's.
I'm gonna send her a link to this video and tell her to watch it.
Wait. Have you asked Nicole if she's
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the top. So for me, like this first item, so it's the first item I saw, and I'm like, whoa, that's in style. That's cool. The blue Citron Santa Maria thing. Santa Monica thing. I don't even know about style. I'm an idiot. I drink beer and I sit on my ass and I scratch it. Okay. First thing, awesome. Second one, very relevant. Third one, really cool. Fourth one, like stylish. Fifth one, I actually like these pants. Sixth item, Patagonia, awesome brand, awesome price, creating some demand. The prom dress is actually pretty cool. Like, it's unique, it's interesting, it kind of mixes it up if you're looking through the store. This dress is ugly as shit, but it's still kind of cool. Like, I like the color of it.
This is my favorite review ever.
The boots are awesome. The boots are awesome. Fry boots are awesome. These boots are awesome. Obviously, demand $31. Pants are cool. This smocky dress thing is pretty awesome. I don't know about Peter Miller, but I think that's like very relevant. This jacket is awesome as shit. Like, I would buy
You
this.
know about that brand?
No, but it's awesome.
I'm going to tell you about that brand. It is like, if you ever see that brand, pick it up. It was a Kickstarter and it's a travel jacket. So like the zipper pull is actually a pin. Like you can pull it out and make it like a full-size pin. It has like a built-in neck thingy.
Dude, this jacket is awesome.
My sourcer got that at the bins.
That is amazing. Okay, so let's keep going. Like, this dress is actually really cool.
I have 2 of those dresses.
So the next thing, Doc Martens, in high demand, great size, great condition. Like, that people love them in this condition, so that's awesome. The J. Crew thing, probably not huge demand for J. Crew stuff, but I mean, it's a stylish little blazer. Boots are awesome. This jacket is actually pretty cool. Like, a lot of Ralph Lauren crap is garbage, and a lot of it's awesome, but this is actually a really cool jacket. Columbia. This Nike jacket's badass, like great colorway, Oregon color. I mean, it looks green in the pictures, but it says you say blue, but it looks green to me, but I'm colorblind. Then the Nautica jacket, which doesn't have any bids yet, but is going to sell for a couple $100 probably. Nautica spell out. Okay, this thing is cool too. Okay, like you're going to seriously say this jacket's terrible, but it's like Easter, it's relevant, like
It's Bob's Burgers.
I love it, dude. It's great. So almost I would say 85% of this dress is actually really cool, and it's LuLaRoe. I love you more than pizza. Kind of dumb, but okay. This This soft surroundings thing is ugly, but somebody seems to like it. This dress is not that nice. I do like this shirt, but I have really bad taste in shirts. I like the polka dotted dress. That's a really ugly dress, the Ella Tahari thing. Sweet ass Nike spell out stuff's awesome. Sweet fanny pack. Terrible Nayots shoes. Birawanga's garbage. This Galvan dress is sweet as fuck. The Helly Hansen's, it's all right. No, but I mean, on that page, okay, so you're like, oh, look at my store. No, it's not even, you can't even, they're not even in the same ballpark. The other one is bad. Seriously, there was nothing in that store that caught my eye, and there was nothing, like, even if somebody bought it, there's no money in it. Like, it's all cheap.
So if you had to give her one tip, what would your tip be to her?
Stop getting free shit and go out and spend some money on some inventory.
Okay.
I can see through that stuff a mile away. All that stuff she has, she got either for free or toss-offs or whatever. It doesn't work like that. You need to go out and make a commitment, make an investment, start to learn about what people want and what's in style, and come to your customers and provide value through good pricing on desirable products, uniqueness, fast shipping, something. You need to do something to make yourself different than everybody else. Your inventory is really small, so it's hard to find your items, and they're not that desirable. That's what I would say. I mean, I'm sorry. It's the truth. I mean, does that sound really harsh?
Or a solid like B plus.
What's up?
I would give her store like a solid B plus.
I would give her a C minus,
women's
almost a
clothing
D.
exclusively.
All right, Kaylee, your turn. Give us your facts here.
So I'm looking at her inventory. There's definitely some stuff in here that I'm like, she got at the bins and is, so for instance, like this Anne Klein cardigan, a Chico's t-shirt, a Massimo Target skirt, right? So there's a bunch of stuff like that where I'm like, it's fine. It's filler stuff in a clothing store. I'm okay with that. I don't love it. It doesn't excite me. But if she got it for 60 cents at the bins and she's selling it for $15, $20, fine. That's fine. She does have a lot of stuff in her store, and I sorted it by highest price to see what her nicer items are. And she's got, some Tory Burch. She's got like two really nice Tory Burch pieces.
I didn't see those.
A gorgeous pair of Aquatalia suede wedges. Absolutely amazing. A pebble leather moto jacket. Friggin' stunning.
Oh, I want to see the moto jacket. Can you screen share that? Because I didn't see it. Like,
no, I don't want to screen share her store.
Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
If you go back in there, just type in Belvere.
Damn it.
She's got like this ugly Christmas blazer, and it's not the right time of year, but it's pretty cool. She probably should take it down, in my opinion, until Christmas, but it's cool.
I'd wear that shit.
I sell tons of ugly Christmas sweaters during the Christmas season.
Okay, I'm
just telling you my opinion from someone who sells and buys women's clothing. That's all. I'm not saying you're wrong, and your opinion
percentage of her inventory should be liquidated?
Not a lot. Because a lot of clothing sellers have a mixture, just like I do, of higher end pieces and lower end pieces that we're constantly moving, right? I'm constantly moving $25 items. And then I've got $60, $70, $80 items that I'm selling once a day, twice a day if I'm lucky, and that's how a lot of sellers operate.
I know, but you're not selling
velvet jeans that I freaking love.
What's up? You're not selling $9 and $12 items.
No, but that's just because that's not my business model.
Okay, here's what I think, guys. I think her photos are bad, to be totally flat out honest. And I think that's why Tori is like a person who's not able to know what things are. We know what brands are. Like that Tory Burch jacket is amazing. It's gorgeous. And Corey didn't even notice it because the photo's horrible.
Yep. That's true. And it's like,
those free like, people thermal cuffs, they should have sold already.
When I look at your feed, Nicole, seriously, if you would have popped that up and I didn't know it was you, seriously, I know it sounds crazy. I would have said the same thing. There was like this crazy mixture of things that were like in style in a way and like kind of like on the cusp and like a real like arrangement. Like it draws, the store itself kind of draws you in, and you get curious and you start to look. The other one is like, it's just it was drab to me. Seriously, like I'm like, this is all like, there's nothing exciting about any. Like I could find this for free on the side of the road. That's what it looked like to me. I'm just.
I think her
It
photos.
sounds harsh, but
I just don't think they're awful. But I'm ranging. You know, I've seen.
I think only 10% of it is probably good, and you can't survive if only 10% is good. And I'm saying these things to help. I know sometimes it can sound like harsh and like but I'm not an asshole, and I'm really trying to be truthful here.
I honestly think if she just went and edited the color on a bunch of them, like crop out the edges and edit the color, they'll pop so much more without even changing the pictures.
Hey, look at, I just sold that dress that you said was that red dress with the jacket. Did someone in the chat buy that?
Maybe.
Also, Nikki,
it was cool though. Like it's laid out in a cool way, even though I don't think it's like. I mean, I wouldn't wear it, but.
Corey, Nikki said to check your souls. I think she got something from you.
Oh wait, no, I saw that already. I was talking to her. I was telling her I was sending her some waffle mix. I'm sending you some waffle.
Nicole.
Yes.
She bought a waffle mix.
Two things I noticed that stuck out. One, she's got a bunch of duplicate listings.
I literally just wrote that in the thing. I said, you have a few things that you have multiple of. Remember, those should be under one multi-quantity listing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then two, I noticed a lot of things, the condition is written in the description, but not in the condition box.
Oh, thank you. That's a good one.
Those aren't as important as the actual initial impression. So, really, somebody go into my store and just.
Well, I agree that that's not as important, but let's say your item does have a minor flaw. Like one thing had some pilling on it. If you're looking at it on mobile, you can't see that description box unless you click on it. So if somebody buys those, gets them, and then doesn't see that until afterwards, they're going to be pissed. But if it's in your description box, they see it right away.
Yeah. I think you have to be engaging in a certain way, and maybe that's just my own value proposition that I bring to eBay, and I don't want to impose that on anybody else, but I also think that's part of what eBay is. That's it. I think that people they're coming there to acquire an experience, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, they critiqued my store like several times. I've made changes several times because of critiques, and every time it's gotten better and better and better. Like,
yeah, she can definitely improve for sure. I just don't think it's quite as scathingly bad. She needs to add capital letters to her titles, because all those lowercase letters just drive me up a wall.
No filler letters, no filler characters, no just capitals on every word. A true title has a capital letter on every word except for and the, which you shouldn't even be using unless it's part of like the name of something. Look up AP titles, like what is it, like AP writing style. Use AP writing style to make your titles. Everybody has flaws in their eBay store. The question is it 10% of your listings that have flaws, meaning they're low quality, you have bad titles, you have bad descriptions, you have bad pictures, or is it 90%? Like you can't. If you're doing high volume and it's just you're gonna make mistakes.
What do you do on brands that have an ampersand?
I put it.
You do?
I never put ampersands.
If I have the room, if I have an extra character, I'll put it. I don't mind leaving it out though.
So because of a nice person in the chat, I just hit $1,000 in sales for the day, and somebody got a waffle machine. Thanks, Nikki. You're the best. I'm gonna send you some awesome Portland waffle mix.
This lady on Poshmark just made me a $15 offer on a $70 dress, and I go over to her store and all she sells is that brand. Like, girl, I'm not dumb. Like, come on.
I am dumb.
Is that the end of the sentence?
Period.
I'm definitely dumb.
15.
But I still survive somehow. I'm not sure how I'm still alive, but I am somehow. Oh God, this is terrible. Oof. States Place store. Oh my God. Oh, is this muted? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. Jeez. Okay, what's the most expensive thing in your store? $299.99. Dresses though. I like that's it. The blue St. John evening dress is pretty nice. And this St. John trench coat looking thing, that's pretty cool. The green one looks like, oh, that's J. Crew. That's kind of dumb. Look at the most expensive thing in my store. It's $10,000.
Oh, we have someone from Portland. Okay, my next review is someone from Portland.
Nice.
Here you go.
I'm gonna screen share and keep doing some actual work.
Yeah, I know. I had to start actually like listing things.
Instead of doing Nicole's work, I'm gonna do my own work for a while.
I know. I took photos of like 50 items tonight, though.
But
That's
Corey,
good.
this is like your type of store.
Oh, cool. Let's take a look.
Because
Trying
it's
to
a bunch
sell
of random stuff. I don't know what to do with this.
How do we? Are you? Oh, that's what it. That's the name of the store. Oh, okay. Oh shoot.
That's how I know it's by us.
I gotta start screen sharing. Okay, so this is a new seller, huh?
Is it? Oh yeah.
6 feedback. Yeah.
Tell them first. Can I? Because did you see the topic of the show tonight? This channel is not about likes or subscribers. It's about me talking.
I actually think that you could screen share. I know who this is. You can screen share this.
Okay. Somebody just bought a Lamborghini Countach from me.
Can you guys start buying from me and not Corey?
This is my show. I'm gonna buy a suit for me. Okay, wait. I'm gonna screen share this because actually I already see some potential. So let's talk about the potential. I'm gonna only talk in the positive right now because the other store is so bad. Okay, for me anyway, from my perspective. Okay, can everybody see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, let's get some kind of branding or picture or something over here.
That's the default picture. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get rid of that first. Let's not take pictures on the floor anymore. No more pictures on the floor.
That's very positive.
The fanny pack is awesome. That's a really good product. Under Armour sells really, really well. I don't know about Silver Western. Let's just not put stuff on the floor. Like, who wants to buy something off of your floor? Nobody. So there's still images. I still have listings that I took on my own floor. So I'm just saying your sales will increase if you stop taking things on the floor. But it looks like they started or they stole this picture of the Tay
That's a
Urban.
stock photo.
Oh yeah, I don't use stock photos. Okay, so dude, come on! Like, there's like a plant and your sofa.
That's like
Seriously,
a popcorn picture.
dude, get out of here with that. Like, come on. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, I'm gonna have a brain
Way worse than the
aneurysm
first
here.
one.
I like the natural light of this picture, but like,
I hate it so much.
the natural light.
I
Like,
hate
you can
it.
really see the colors.
Maybe because it looks like it's hanging up in a barn.
It is hanging up in a barn.
It is.
Yeah, I
It's
don't like
outside.
I don't
Yeah,
like
let's never do that again. God, why do you have a plant? Oh, am I talking? Is the person in the chat?
It looks cute.
It does not look cute. And it confuses like the algorithms that put your stuff in places.
Keep in mind, Nicole did a tray forever.
That's
Okay.
true.
So it
Yes,
can
and you
work.
know what happened? I started working with somebody, and they said, "Stop doing that right now."
So this person's prices are way too high, and they need to get rid of these silly cactuses everywhere. I know they like the cactuses, like sell the cactuses. Like I don't want to see the cactuses.
Wait, what does that say? Hollister Capris? Was that a 2-word title? No color, no size.
Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm gonna send her this video. So let's like be serious.
Okay.
No, I'm
No,
serious.
don't. I mean,
And that's not being mean, but like you need more than
yeah.
2
Look,
words
seriously,
in the
you
title.
can't use like. How is anybody gonna find that
No one is gonna find those pants.
ever? So no
Those are
props.
cute. I like those nesting doll plates. I really like those. Those are cute.
Those are really cool. I like this. They're melamine.
Oh, I thought they were ceramic.
That's way too expensive. Who's gonna pay $35 for 4
Unless
plastic?
that's like a particular designer, but I don't know who that is.
I don't think so.
There's no categories in this store either.
Callaway doesn't sell very good. A lot of Tommy Hilfiger doesn't sell very good. And it's like, so this like Hard Rock glass or any glass, it's
$20 plus
For-
shipping?
exactly.
I don't think that sounds right.
It's not. $12 for 3 Sharpies. I can seriously go buy those at the dollar store right now. That's a stock photo too.
Fanny packs are cool.
Where are they getting these prices? Oh my god.
There's no consistency in the photos, which kind of
Nothing. There's just no congruency at all, and like
really disjointed. So when you're scrolling
super
through,
disjointed.
it feels like here's outdoors, here's one on the floor, here's one with a cactus. Like it's
And
very
like, the brand name of this one's misspelled. It's Citizens of Humanity, not owned by the citizens. I don't know any of these brands. Tignanello is a pretty low end brand. There's a mop. A mop.
Okay, go back up. It looks like even the mop has. Go back to the mop. Is there Mike? Oh, is that 1 word or 2?
2, because it doesn't switch over. So yeah, there's a gap between the two, and like, who's gonna pay $18 for a mop on eBay? Just this is okay. I think they have that. I don't think they get it.
their titles are very like some of them it says like the brand name and then the size, and then some of them it says the size first and then the name, and then like it's very jumbled. I think they need to find a consistent way to title things and keep that consistent through their
I don't see
story.
any relevant styles. Like the Prana thing is cool, but it doesn't. These aren't good pictures.
And why do they
Like-
have 2 of the same?
2 of the exact same one. Well, one of them is printed top, and the other one is size small with a tilde in there. You can't use fillers like that. And you want to use item specifics to guide people to
Well, and
clothing.
this should be under the same. There should be one listing, and they shouldn't be that. They're very off base with pricing.
Yeah.
The pricing is ridiculously high.
Corey, that Callaway shirt you said won't sell. I actually sold that same one for $25. Because it's got Disney.
Callaway stuff doesn't sell very well.
But it's got Disney logos on it.
That's good. I didn't
it'll
say
sell
Disney
well.
didn't sell wood. I said Callaway stuff generally doesn't sell very well.
I just happen to get the shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you there. I don't buy it because my experiments with it have been bad.
Yeah.
If that's an outlier, awesome, sell it. Still looking through this stuff. I mean, in the hell is you can't even tell what the things are in the pictures. Look at this. This looks like it looks like a fog machine or something, and then there's like an obelisk and like a cactus back here, and like, do I get the obelisk and the cactus?
There's a lot going on.
I feel like this person I get really frustrated when I see stores, some of them like this, because it's like, I feel like they have the expectation that look, I mean, come on, Nike Cortez samples, they don't even have the item numbers in them. They're telling me they're rare, but I've actually seen these before.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna stop you right now because I have to like speak up. So this person is obviously brand new, right? They're 60 bucks. They don't know how to sell on eBay, and so we need to help them
I'm
by being
trying.
constructive with our criticism, not like I hate when people do this. Like they don't know. Like that's why
I
we're
know, I
here.
know,
to
I
help.
know. I don't hate
like-
fools. I pity them.
Like take a step back though. If you were a new seller, like you would want constructive criticism, not just people saying, I hate when people do this on eBay. Like
You're right. You're right. I'm just slightly frustrated right now. Excuse me. Okay.
I think
So
that their shoes should be facing the camera. So, like, I don't know if those Nikes are good or not. I can't say. But the shoes should at least be facing the camera when they take the picture. Like,
yeah,
that's
So-
like that's feedback that they can use and like
have a
change
formula and do not put anything else in the pictures that could take away from understanding what you're buying. Okay. The second thing is don't make claims about things that aren't true. Like make actual claims and identify the product. Because people, let's say somebody had these Nike Cortezes, okay, and how are they going to find them? Because there's a million Nike Cortezes. They're going to look on the insole, on the tongue, and they're going to find the product code, and they're going to find them based on the product code. Now, if you don't have the product code and they use the product code to find the item, which a lot of Nike people do, because they only make styles for certain amounts of time, right? They're never going to be able to find them. So there's a huge lack of clarity in these listings for that reason. Okay, so I don't think the average quality of the item substantiates the price.
Yeah. I think even the comps at the bottom of each page are cheaper than what they're pricing their stuff at.
What do you mean?
Like, so if you go, I was looking at this thermos that they have it priced for 10 plus 13, and everybody else has the same one priced for 16 free shipping.
Exactly.
So that's a good like tip just to go price your stuff is look at what the comps that eBay's suggesting the other people buy. See how your price compares to that.
Okay, so let's look at this one. Adidas Alpha Bounce J, then a dash, and then youth size 5, okay? It doesn't say the color. It doesn't say any codes. I don't even know what Alpha Bounce, like Alpha Bounce is like, there could be tons and tons and tons of, we can't even tell if these are actually, because are these youth 5? Because it says 37 right here, and 37 is women's 5, okay? And alpha bounce is a single word. It's not 2 words. It's alpha bounce. So
I'd also like to see like up close shots of the box, like the tag on the box, and then like you said, the tag on the on the inner portion of the shoe, and a color in there.
I apologize for my frustration. I'm just it's with the eBay email and everything else. I just have a higher than normal level of agitation. So I don't want to take anything out on anybody's store. I really do want to help these people. I really do. And in any of these, like if they want to reach out, I will not. Like I can help somebody, but they these need to be like boot camp kind of.
Yeah, she needs to redo every single photo.
Yes.
Consistency.
Everything, because you can't tell what anything really is, and like I can't imagine buying something from this store. Okay. So, and the reason that is because it doesn't even appear that the seller knows what they're selling. And I will end there.
Thanks for looking at it, Corey.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. I am constructive generally. I am smiling too. I'm not like mad or anything. Now I feel like I should just go to bed.
No. Okay, we want to see what you're listing. What'd you sell today? Can you just show us everything you sold so I can copy it?
Yep. You want to see everything? Oh, I just sold a Lamborghini. You want to look at my solds today?
You sold a Lamborghini, but your highest price item is only $10,000.
Well, it's a model of a Lamborghini.
Oh, okay.
Orders, all orders. Let's see. All orders today. Do you guys want to go for an adventure? Bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. I normally wouldn't do something like this, but I'm only doing this because you asked me to. All right, let's go. So we have a Cuisinart 4-slice Belgian waffle maker. That sold for $49.99. We sold a yellow brand snapback hat, $19.99. We sold a Rain Spooner button-up Hawaiian shirt, $69.99. Those are great. Some of the limited editions do really, really well. We sold a Victorinox Maverick GS. These are new. I bought these on Black Friday. Waited for a little while for the market to heat up because this was like a limited. We sold them. We actually sold 2 today. Look at that, $128.99. We got them for significantly less than that. Ooh, look, a yearbook. This has been in inventory so long. Look, I have the crappy wood background. That's how long I've had that. We sold a Bose Music System 3, the AM/FM, blah 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 blah. It's got a little wireless, so you can pump wireless music into it. Pretty cool. It sold for $198.99. We picked that up for $40 this weekend. Perfume. Everybody knows I love perfume. $59.99. This is a new bottle of Cassini by Oleg Cassini, 1.7 fluid ounces. You can do the math on how many dollars per fluid ounce that is. Some of these had shipping, some of them didn't. This is a cool one. You want to see this? That feather, that style, friends. That sold in 1 minute for $70.
That's a curly hat.
Look at that sexy ostrich feather. Oh, do you remember that coffee machine your husband said sucked?
No, he didn't say it sucked. It's just not something he would want.
I know. Sold for $159.99 today.
That's awesome. That was quick.
Yeah, that was pretty fast, right? Then we sold AT&T phone system. That sold for $27.99 plus a little bit of shipping. And then we sold two Microsoft Office and student software packs. We had 2. They sold for $24.99 each or whatever. So yeah, it's $49.98. And that's all you have to do to get to $1,000 per day. There it is.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
Yep.
What would you say your cost of goods is for that housing?
Do you want to go? I don't want to go through it.
Well, not individually, just like out of that 1,000, what's your cost of goods? What do you think? I'm just curious.
My average item cost is $7.
Okay.
How many items is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So $784.
Yeah, roughly $84 plus. We need to add let's double that to let's say my shipping cost me $100.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Shipping and fees and stuff I wasn't worried about. I was just curious what your cost of goods was typically.
That's my typical. But
Yeah.
I would say because the watches were retail arbitrage.
Yeah.
They have a higher buy cost, but the thing is that gets absorbed by my average item price, right? So I can still apply average item price to that because it's part of my inventory. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Go to eBay and type in Corey CHP. Look up the blue HP ink. What? Go to eBay and type in Corey CHP. Corey CHP. CHP. I don't see anything. Corey C on Pacific. What? What am I supposed to be looking at?
Blue HP ink.
Yeah, go back to that. Your second one there, I think.
This one? Corey C on desk. Oh, that's mine.
What is that supposed to?
He might have left it on my desk because there was some. See how it says H4700C bulk on it?
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's not that funny.
It is pretty funny. Corey, you're not perfect.
Not even close. I'm so highly flawed. That's why I get to talk.
That's why it's not about viewers.
What?
That's why it's not about the viewers.
It's not about likes or subscribers. It's about me talking. I have a tough love mentality on that side of things. I really think
Look
that,
at your description on that.
Huh?
She said look at your description in that listing too.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I really don't care. If somebody buys it, they buy it. If not, I'll burn it.
If not, I'll burn it.
This is coming from a perspective of doing a lot of business and being robust at this moment, but like when things get shitty, I go back to my store and start changing things. Okay? I mean, it's really true. Like I'm constantly making changes. Like Nicole found this crazy glitch caused by these assholes who made this program called Crazy Lister. I went to the eBay Open. There was like this seminar by them. I signed up to look at their templates or whatever, and like they hijacked a bunch of my listings, and I had no idea. And that happened live on this show. So any criticism that I give anybody else, it's tempered with serious messing up in the past. Believe me. But you know, if you want me to let loose, I'll just let loose. Otherwise, I can be
actually
polite.
think that type of. I personally agree with you, like 100%. I've just learned that most people don't.
Oh, I know they don't. But I mean, I'm trying to entertain myself right now while I'm listening, so you know that's part of it, probably. The thing is, if you're not focused and you're not serious about it, it shows instantly. And if you're not serious about it, find another hobby. You know, if it's just a hobby, find one that you like to do. You don't have to do eBay because you think it's something you have to do.
Corey,
Like if you don't, what?
That listing says, Corey, see me about this. I don't think it's the correct cartridge.
Oh.
So, you know, maybe you want to check or take
I think I list doesn't matter. It's
okay.
not.
Someone
Now I
go
have to
buy
go-
that and open the iNav.
What was the an ad on its way? Maybe. Let me look at my
Speaking of an
store.
iNav,
Oh,
Krillin.
Krillin sighting.
Krillin, I need you to review a store for me.
Hold on.
no.
He has to
wow,
log out
this
and
is
log
gonna
in
be-
6 times.
This is gonna be awesome. I'm muting myself for this one.
Can we all review Krillin's store?
Wait,
No,
it's
Krillin.
only he
Krillin,
leaves and
where'd he
comes
go?
back.
He'll be back.
Oh my gosh, Brian, I'm so glad you come on all the time now.
Yeah, it's only 1:45 here.
It's early.
And you're babysitting an 8-year-old all week too.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, my niece. It's her spring break.
Boy.
And her parents work.
Oh boy.
I let her make
What
the
did she tell
decision.
you? What did she
Oh.
tell you today that was like hilarious?
So we were in the car driving back because we have to meet them like 45 minutes away from my house. So we were talking about what we could do this week. And like after we're done talking, she's like, "Oh, I know. We could go get some alcohol together." I was like,
Count
"What?
me in.
Corey,
What
unmute
are you
yourself.
talking about?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do that. Let me call your mom and find out if that's okay first." And she's my
Alcohol.
sister. My sister's like, We've never even called it alcohol. It's adult beverages. We don't know where she got this at.
Also, like, where did this come from? What 8-year-old is just like, I know what we can do. We can get alcohol together.
Yeah, I don't know where I don't even think she knows what that means.
She was trying to be cool.
That's
Yeah,
something Hazel would say, though. So
trying to fit in.
Right, she
I
gets to go like hang out with her uncle who doesn't have any kids, and like she probably thinks she's super cool.
Yeah, she was like, let's say something at school. She it's good that she didn't say like, do you want to go get some rocks? Well, like
Well,
what?
you
Like
would just think it was, like,
fossils?
yeah.
Fossils? Like megalodon teeth? No. Like rocks. Sorry.
So Des today, I was like, hey Des, he like came into the morning mentorship group. He was like running around in the office, and I was like, hey Des, can you help me teach them about eBay? Like, what do you know about eBay, Des? He goes, oh, I know about eBay. You buy things on there. And I was like, how do you buy things? He goes, oh, you put the product into the search bar. And I was like, what 8-year-old is like, you put the product into the search bar?
an eBay seller's child.
Yeah, really.
Oh, Kayla, I was watching a movie today and saw your cat in it.
Did you? What were you
It's,
watching?
Disney's Treasure Buddies.
Oh, I've not seen that. I'll have to look into that.
It's a bunch of animals. There's like people going on some treasure hunt, but then there's a bunch of animals that all have voices and talk too.
Oh, and Cordy was there?
It was like a hairless something, whatever that.
Hairless something.
Yes, Simon.
She was like the queen too.
Yeah. Oh, Rob.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Christ.
Okay, Rob,
Yes,
will you do me a favor?
sure.
How long have you been listening for?
40 minutes.
Oh, so you heard the star review.
Yeah, you did a couple of them, I think, right?
Hey, talk about the one we showed to everybody. What do you think of it?
You want me to look at? Okay, I gotta hit you. All right. What?
Okay.
I feel like I'm
Hold on, I'm
having
gonna
a ball.
don't screen share it, but I'm gonna send you the link, and then you can. I don't know if you can do it on your phone. Remember,
I can't see. I can only see if you put it up there. That's
He
it.
can't.
No. Okay, hey, remember you were gonna start turning it the other way so we
I
could
did. I listened. Here, this is the long way.
Is it laying flat on a desk or something?
I have it on plastic tubs that I have, like, all my inventory.
Oh, God in
Wait,
heaven.
this is what you. Oh, we gotta help you out. Like,
I've been trying to help Rob for months.
well, didn't you see it? We already screen shared it. Didn't you see it?
Yeah, I see some of the items.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Okay, and comment.
With the cactuses, you mean?
Yes.
Those pictures?
Mhm.
I do think it's a little busy. A little bit.
But what
But,
about the quality of the listings? The quality of the product? Like the
Yeah, no, I
presentation?
definitely agree. I mean, if you have a full space, especially like you said with the sneakers, like Nike sneakers or any Adidas sneakers, every sneakers, they make 1,000 different types. You got to put the number in. I think, that the whatever number, whatever the stock number is, whatever it is. I mean, there's just so many out there. If you put in, green Nikes, it's gonna be 1,000,000 listings.
Right, so we.
Look at this giant pile of crap. Am I screen sharing this?
Yes. What is that?
It's like a giant pile of vacuum tubes. They came out of that hoarder lady's house. And now I started to hoard them, so I was like, just make a pile. Just
Mount.
Reactions well.
What
What's
would you
up?
price that?
I don't even care. I'm doing it as starting price at $5.
Oh, that's smart.
And it's just gonna go to auction as
Do $9.95.
Oh my god.
No, I agree. $5. Get it out of your life.
Getting out of my
$9.95.
life.
Have a
And then
nice day.
it weighs 5 pounds. Priority, they pay the shipping on it, take it for $5. I don't even care.
Do you weigh your stuff or no?
What? Dude, have you guys ever seen a T-Wiz? Oh my god.
Gee whiz!
Is that a T-Wiz?
This is a T-Wiz. Look at this amazing
Rob.
contraption. Look at this. This is what you want to sell on eBay. T-Wiz.
Yeah, that's what you
No, this thing
That's very in style right now.
this puts golf balls on a tee.
Did you know what else does that? A T.
My life is complete.
Bending over does that, but you know what? Most people don't want to do that.
Not me.
I would say most golfers don't want to bend over.
Exactly, dude. You just put them in here and they spiral down. Look at the amazing. Look at this.
You're
It's
not
like
screen sharing anymore. Go back to screen sharing.
Oh shit!
Rob, I have a question.
I'm here.
Are you gonna go to eBay Open?
Oh, was it in California or Las Vegas?
Vegas.
It's over there in Las Vegas. Over there.
California.
It's a little far. It's a long drive.
On a plane, you dope.
You schmuck.
Aren't you picking me up on the way? I thought that's what
Oh
we
yeah,
did.
yeah, we're gonna do a road trip.
Oh Lord.
Dude, that would be
Oh,
amazing.
please
Can you
don't.
guys
Are you kidding me?
videotape that shit?
Me in Las Vegas is like the last place I should be.
No, will you please come? Like, I don't know if we all pitch in and buy you a ticket. Will you come?
When is it?
Will you be my bodyguard?
End of
Am I
July.
gonna be-
If you be
So, like-
my bodyguard, I can be your long lost friend. Boop, boop, boop,
How?
boop.
Look, I think that Rob would be an awesome bodyguard because you would just start talking to all the people who want to talk to me, and it would be like,
It'd be perfect.
I'll talk to the people that want to talk to you.
yeah. And
She's
then I can
saying
make
nobody
my-
wants to talk to you, and she'll give you people to talk to.
Oh,
what she
thank
said.
you so much. You're such a
No, I'm saying that
gentleman.
you're super good at holding conversations with people.
Yeah,
So
you
that
are.
she can walk away.
You're not bad.
Thank you.
No, he's good at like storytelling.
But you know what it is? That sounds bad when you say it. I mean, I'm talkative, but when you say someone's storytelling, around here it sounds like it says if you say, "Oh, that guy tells a lot of stories," it sounds like you say the guy's full of shit.
Well, you are full of shit sometimes, but in the right way. You know,
It's-
like you're not full of shit in the wrong way. We don't think you're a liar.
What would I be lying about? I live with my parents, and I'm almost 40 years old. What am I lying about?
You
What
said
the
we
hell?
don't
What do you think?
you're a liar.
Actually,
You
we
think
don't
I'm making
you're a
this
liar.
glorious
She was-
lifestyle up here? I got plastic tubs all over my room. You think I'm making? What am I making up? I still got the same haircut
I
from
think
high
you're. I
school.
think you're
and I'm living in the same place.
I think we're having a misunderstanding here.
No,
She's
This
saying-
phone is not loud enough.
She's
And I
saying you're
agree
good
with
at
that.
telling your stories about how, like, you can tell a 30-minute story about how you got into your car. That's what she's talking about.
You think I make up this glorious lifestyle?
You guys
Wow,
seen
okay.
oysters, man? I used to grow oysters
Oh God.
down on the harbor.
Oh,
I'm gonna charge $199.99 for this golf ball stupid thing.
Oy vey.
$199.99.
It's cordless.
I'll give you $10.
You can
Hey,
give
check
me
it out.
$10. What?
I have another question though, because I didn't really get an answer. eBay Open, yes or no?
Who, me? No.
Yes.
I'm not.
You better come, Rob.
Have they announced the tickets yet? No.
Go to the pawn shop, bring some Loro Piana, and come to Las Vegas.
Wait, is it because why would you not come?
Exactly. Why would you not come? Like it's your.
No, it's
your-
okay. Like, is it money? Like, you don't want to spend the money?
Probably the money,
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, it's all good.
and it's yeah. And I'm not into
Hey, just take
like
a couple suits with you and sell them while you're there.
exactly.
What do you say?
Just
Sell
take
some
a couple
suits while you're
with you
there.
while you're there.
You already have your rock and roll gear.
rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
I
Rob,
sold all
she's
my
just-
rock. Actually, I got a couple of rock
I was trying to
shirts.
drink there.
Rob, she was just saying it'd be nice if you came down and made the show. You know, that's all. It was just a nice
Thank you.
gesture.
Thank you. You're a sweetheart.
It
Fine,
was
well,
very
let's go.
nice.
We will go live with you the whole time. We'll have a Rob cam.
yes.
We'll put a
don't know
GoPro on
who
your
would wanna
chest
watch
and you
that,
can go
but-
hand out donuts.
I don't know who would want to watch Rob Camp, but then again, you never know.
Dude.
You know.
It's the internet, man. Come on.
I got to show you
What?
something I found that was Nike
There's 9 people watching this show right now. Oh, 20. Excuse me.
20.
Rob, look what
Corey,
I found.
I found a Nike hoodie.
Oh, cool. I like Nike
wanna see it?
hoodies. Yep.
All right,
Yep.
let me go get it.
Jesus, well, you don't have it there? I gotta
He's creating a story. Hold on.
Corey,
No.
let me ask you a question.
Cool, I gotta ask you a
It's
question.
really hood.
It is pretty cool. I wouldn't call it hood. I'd call it cool.
No,
Can I see the
it's got graffiti
tag?
all over it. How much more hood you want to get than graffiti?
Mm,
Okay.
it's not hood.
Can we
But is
not?
it dope?
It's dope. That is a dope sweater.
I
Krillin
think
actually
that
has-
hood might be like a little bit derogatory.
I think so too.
To what?
I think using the never mind. We're not gonna get through to Rob.
Different
is just-
vernacular?
yeah, his vernacular is just
I think that
foreign.
using the word hood is inappropriate in today's society, is what I'm saying.
I don't think using the word hood is inappropriate, but I think using it in a derogatory fashion is inappropriate.
Yeah, the way
Well,
you're using it is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Well,
I
if
think
you're a
so, too.
hoodlum, then that is derogatory, no?
Okay.
Well, it's not your fault if you were born in the hood sometimes,
Okay.
man.
Yeah. So you're saying like this is hood because there's graffiti on it, and you can't get more hood than graffiti. All of
Yeah, I mean, this is hood, man. I live in the hood, man.
oh my god, it's getting worse.
He doesn't live in the hood.
He lives in his parents' attic.
Yeah, exactly. You don't in the hood.
I live like 2 blocks. If I told you where I live, forget about it.
No, I don't. Just stop it. You're not. You're gonna. I'm gonna have to kick you out again.
He's gonna have to mute you.
We're trying to be nice to you. Invite you to eBay Open, and then you start talking noise.
You're asking me questions, and I'm
You're
I'm
asking
just
me
responding.
questions over here. God, I can't give you an inch. Can't even give you an inch of space. I mean,
Hey, what size is that hoodie? No? Okay.
can you show us the tag of that hoodie, please,
Yeah, sure.
Bobby?
I can't. I'm on this coconut here. I can't really listen that well.
Hey, at least you're sideways.
Oh my God, I'm going to kill everyone.
Okay.
It's new. It's not. It's not an old. I mean, it's like printed on. You know what I mean?
Somebody bought
It's
something.
you
Yeah,
know.
but your
It's not.
fingers are in the way.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what size is that? I can't see that.
Extra large.
Okay.
So let me.
Ah.
I gotta
Don't
try it on. See
buy
if it
it,
fits me.
Brian, because he won't ever list it on eBay. so.
No, I
I'm
just
gonna ask-
bought it. It still has the tag on it. Brand new. Look, it's still got the Salvation Army tag on.
But have you opened your eBay store yet?
Hey. Okay, check out Rob. I want your opinion of something again. This is my favorite. Rob, can you start doing a show on my channel where we just say Rob's opinion?
Sure.
You don't want that on your show.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I kind of just want to give up. So yeah, sure, why not?
I feel like Corey's
Give
channel
up what?
is the perfect forum for this.
It really
For
is.
what?
For Rob.
My channel is the perfect forum for everybody who doesn't give a shit.
This thing fits pretty well.
It's a great mixture of people who care, like
God.
Nicole, and people like me who don't.
Yeah, you're right. He's never selling that. He already put it on.
Golf balls?
Yes, those two.
I'm selling golf balls. They're
I'm-
multicolored. Apparently, there's 24. Look,
They are multicolored?
yes. Look,
Interesting.
green and blue
Yes, I see the colors there.
and yellow and orange.
I usually hit Nike Mojos, but I didn't know they came in different colors.
Now you know, and the more you know, the more you grow.
Truth.
Look how sexy that picture is. Come on.
Wait, how many are there? 24?
Look, you can even
See,
see
it's
them.
got a little.
You can even oof. Look at the heat. Look at that heat.
Burn. Hey, how many are there? 24 of them?
Yep. You
How
want to
much-
buy these?
No, I don't. But how much are you pricing this for?
I don't know. These are sweet as shit.
Dylan is still showing his jacket off.
Mojos are pretty cheap in general, but I would say you can at least
Oh,
get
my
$2.
buddy's here.
I can at least get what?
$2 a ball.
$2 a ball?
Yeah.
Well, that's $48. I'm pretty happy since I paid $1 for these
Yeah.
box.
I would say about $50.
I'm gonna list them for $39.99 because I want to give my customers a great deal.
You'll probably sell them really fast then.
Awesome. That's what I
What's
love
up,
to do.
Kevin?
Is Krillin? Am I your buddy? Is that what you said?
Yeah, man. Look at this.
Whoosh.
Okay, give me a one word to how would you qualify this? I mean, how would you say the theme of this sweatshirt is?
Kevin's
Jacket,
taking up 2 spaces in the chat.
Yeah, I'm powerful.
Weird.
He said powerful.
I feel like I'm in like some role playing game and I'm about to fight like real Kevin and relaxed Kevin. Relaxed Kevin looks way harder to fight.
Okay, what do you guys think of this store's business model? I want everyone's opinion.
Oh
I
god.
put it in the chat.
Why is the link to that store 5 miles?
Their business model. Oh, this one. Because
Yeah,
it's all
just move
auctions.
something. Oh
Is
shit.
this the- I like this one already.
I like the product. I don't like the auction business model, but
It
Auction?
exists. Okay,
I mean,
I'm
it
gonna
works for
stop
some
screen
people.
sharing so I
It
can
just
look at
doesn't
this.
work for me because they
Alright.
start all their auctions at 99 cents.
But did you see their shipping covers any fees?
Yeah, but that means that they'd have to get the product for next to nothing.
Okay, who cares about that? Go look at their solds.
Well, you asked about their business model. I was telling you what I thought about it.
Yeah, but
They
you
have
can't tell me what you think about it.
28,000 sold listings. Whose store is this?
It's Nicole's dream.
It's a seller on eBay. So they have
Um,
28,000. So
I
even
wish I could see
if
what
they
their
only
average sale price is. They do have a bunch of stuff in the $200 range.
okay, look at even if they just sold their items for 99 cents plus their shipping, if every single item just sold for that base price, it's a $229,000 store per quarter.
Yeah, but dude, the cost of you got to factor in the cost of listing this stuff because there must have because of that throughput they must have tons of unsold items. So let's go
No,
back.
they don't. Look
They
at
only
their
have-
unsold.
Because it's all auction, so it all sells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works for them.
Question is,
Awesome.
where does this stuff come from?
Well, I
That's
can
the
tell
key.
you in a second once you I've already done I've done a lot of research on the store. I'm considering copying their business model.
What is this? Okay, so I'm looking at why does this show only 1,600?
That's all they have listed.
Okay, so they pop everything on auction. Like that's a nice dress. That's a nice dress. That's a nice skirt.
Nicole, are you considering switching to this or adding this as a second store?
Ooh,
Switching it.
ooh. They have a Chief Joe. Whoa, wait a second here, kids.
Yeah, I've actually bought a bunch of stuff from them in the last couple of weeks.
Holy shit! I don't think they know what this is, kids.
No, they do.
Well, this is a Chief Joseph jacket, and this is not a double D. This is whoa.
You gonna buy it?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys want to know the whole story of this store?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a seller called Linda's Stuff on eBay, right?
Yeah, I think she's near me,
Uh-huh.
no? Or Pennsylvania?
Linda's Stuff does like 30 million a year in clothing sales. They have tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of listings. They're one of eBay's like top stores for secondhand clothing. It's all consignment. This is their clearance store.
Oh, awesome! Because this is a $450 jacket.
What do they have it listed under?
It says Double D Ranch, but that's just because that's what they think it is. But this is a Pendleton tag right here.
Oh, they just have the wrong tag that they took pictures of.
Wait,
Yes.
they only,
You want to see a Chief Joseph jacket?
hold on. They only have 4 photos and 2 of them are wrong.
Check this out. Chief Joseph Pendleton.
The
Is
last
this
time
the
I
same-
looked at Linda's stuff, the photos were not that great, I don't think.
They
I'm
are.
looking at your face, Corey. That's not helpful.
Yeah,
Corey-
those photos are wrong.
Will
This
you
is the RN
just
numbers.
chill out for a second, please? I'm going to show you the jacket. This is one in a different color. Just hang out with me for a second. These are really rare, sought-after jackets. That's
But I'm really
amazing.
trying to get,
I
like-
don't want to tell everybody this because they're going to bid on it.
Pictures
Here
that
they
are
are.
all hung.
This is the exact jacket. Look, it's right here. See, they don't know what it is. It's a
Oh,
Chief
shit.
Joseph jacket. Look, here's one right here. See the 4 buttons on it. See the 4-button arrangement.
You have to take this down so you can win that.
Yep,
You're gonna
Here's-
bid on it?
I already did. Here is another Chief Joseph. You can see a very similar colorway.
Wow,
What's up?
pretty dope.
Well, let's just go back to that one so you can see my look. I mean, there's just no confusing that at all.
But look at those last 2 photos. They have the photos wrong. So what one are you actually getting?
Exactly.
So
Well,
the
I don't
double
know, but they better send me my Chief Joseph jacket.
Double D Ranch does make Pendleton-esque looking jackets. I'm not saying that's not a Pendleton. All
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling
look,
you.
that's not the back of this jacket.
Okay, I'm done talking then.
Okay, cool. How is this the back of that jacket?
It's not. That's an Ellie Tahari jacket. I looked up the RN on the last
So what she's saying is, are you getting the Ellie Tahari or are you getting the Pendleton? That's what she's saying.
And also what I'm saying is Double D Ranch makes Pendleton-esque prints.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
not saying that what you're seeing is not a Pendleton. Maybe it is. But I'm looking up Double D Ranch jackets, and they make very similar prints, which also sell very well. I just don't know for sure if it's a Pendleton or not.
See, there's theirs. The only one I see that even looks close to that is theirs.
Well, I'm not looking up the exact thing.
Yeah.
Just search Double D Ranch coat, and you'll find similar ones.
Crazy.
The Double D Ranch.
Yeah, definitely not that. Yeah, there it is. Cool.
Regardless, Double D Ranch is a great brand, and some of their coats sell for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of
Yeah, you
dollars.
should actually know that brand, Corey, because you probably see it a lot. Because it's the same type of people who would have Pendleton.
I sold a blouse by Double D Ranch for like $65.
Well, I think that I haven't. I may have seen Double D Ranch before, but it's so different than I'm looking at some of it right now. It's just so different in feel and style than Pendleton. I'm sorry. This isn't even close. Like I'm looking at all this stuff, and I mean I can see where you would see that there would be a similarity, but it's about craftsmanship, and this is just not even in the same ballpark. Even though it does go for really awesome money. Okay, like there's tons of jackets for like $300. They're not. None of this stuff is right though. Like if that,
Against the one.
dude, I really want this jacket, and now it's like live on the freaking internet. Damn it! Lauren's gonna outbid me.
Okay, so I almost didn't show you guys. Can we go back to talking about what you guys think of the business model?
I
Okay.
think you would need a lot of employees, right?
No,
There's
I
only
mean,
1,200 listings. I can pop out. I can do 100, and right now with one employee, I can do close to 200 listings a week.
yeah. So we can do 150 listings a day with 3 people.
There you go. So 10 days, you could have 1,200 new listings every 10 days.
How long are the auctions?
7 days.
So that's you just every week you just dump the new batch.
Yeah, they're doing it Monday through Friday. They release something every day. They have auctions on at 1, 2, and 3 p.m. our time.
I cannot believe they have that jacket though. That's crazy.
So where did you say they get the actual items from?
They are Linda stuff. So I think it's her clearance store. So she has consignment. So I'm guessing it's like, okay,
Pay really
there
close
is
attention.
this jacket which you should see, Corey. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
But what about my milk froth brings all the boys to the yard? My milk froth.
This is a double D that's very.
Okay, show me.
I put it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
No, I can tell you I see their quality. Their quality
Not
is
Not even close.
I know, but I'm saying their quality is very high.
Mm.
So look at the buttons on that one compared to the other one you're looking at. They look very similar.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The pattern, it's
Are you going to be upset if you spend a certain amount of money and you get it and it's not a Pendleton?
if it's not that jacket, I'll be pissed.
Okay,
But,
no, I understand that. But if it's not Pendleton, if it's double D instead,
no, I won't care.
okay, then it doesn't matter.
Remember,
Yeah, that
Corey,
doesn't-
the picture is the wrong picture in the back. It says it shows it's black. But if you're not happy with the jacket, you can say not as described. Send it back.
I mean,
I mean, they
want
take
that
returns.
jacket. Yeah. Like, I don't care whose brand is on it, but I will pretty much guarantee you that it's a Pendleton.
That does look. It's a Pendleton. I think you're right. But
So Nicole, what
That's a patented that's a trademark design.
what I'm thinking is that they probably don't have. Maybe the Pendleton tag is removed, and they were just guessing because maybe.
Well, so what happened is people later came and made they made their own. They made styles, but they used Pendleton trademarked fabric to make their style. But that has an R that there's no the RN number that you're looking at is from that Eli Tahari thing or whatever. So we can't see the tag in there. And what I think is the case is that they didn't know what it was and they put double D on it because a lot of designers make these amazing designer jackets out of these blankets. That blanket is from the 1960s. That's a 1960s Chief Joseph. It's inspired by a design that Chief Joseph has something to do with, and it's named after him. And they make it in several colors, and they only made certain colors during certain years. The brown and red and green colorway is going to be different. They're going to make it in different colors every year. They made it in purples and blues. It's very distinct. It's very distinct. Look up Chief Joseph Pendleton and you'll see that it's very hard to confuse that pattern with any other pattern. It's very distinct, and like I said, it is trademarked.
Now, Nicole, you were thinking about doing consignment. Is that what you talk about? The business model? Is that what you want to?
No, I'm thinking about just switching all my things over to auction.
I don't see why you can't have an auction store and a regular store.
Well, let me tell you a few things.
Okay.
I am really busy right now with other projects. I have a lot going on in my life. I still want my eBay store to be productive, and I still want it to be, kind of self-run. If I take their business model and I just start pricing all of my things for 99 cents plus shipping, whatever, my employees, I don't have to spend a couple hours every night approving listings.
Exactly. That's good. I like that.
B, my sell-through rate will be good. Right now we're having some storage issues and I don't want to expand, and I don't necessarily want to expand my employees either at the moment because I'm working on other projects. So for growth-wise, with the space I have, the employees that I currently have, and the inventory that I'm able to get a hold of at the price point that I'm able to get a hold of, this actually makes sense to me.
Okay. Can somebody post a link in the chat?
For what?
This chat? Never mind.
But I've seen Linda's. A lot of stuff ends at low prices, though.
It doesn't matter because you're riding that cash flow.
Yeah. So she's doing literally probably about 400,000, I would guess, every 90 days.
Wow. 400,000 every 90 days. Wow.
And she gets it all on consignment, you said.
Yeah, all consignment.
So that's what she gets all for. I'm guaranteeing you that 99-cent store is people who didn't take their consignment back or just wanted to donate it if it didn't sell. I worked at a consignment shop, right? If their items didn't sell, and a lot of people don't want it back. They're just don't donate it. So we had a lady who came out and picked up the stuff once a week for a children's charity that we donated to. But I'm guessing what happens with her stuff is she just moves it over to that auction site.
Does she have a storefront or something like that? Or how does she get this?
She's one of the biggest eBay sellers in the world. So she just has a very good follow
Breezy
it.
said don't do it.
Who?
Breezy.
Reezy's in the hangout.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Why not, Reezy? Tell me your reasoning.
Your reasoning.
Yeah, we need a Reezy's reasoning show, by the way.
Reezy's reasons.
With Krillin telling tales.
Yes. Oh my God, Reezy and Krillin. Yes.
Oh god.
Reezy and Rob. The Reezy and Rob show.
Ugh.
Reezy and Rob reasoning.
Have you guys heard
Hey,
of a
sometimes
mini?
auctions do good. You saw my Corey, you saw my friend's store. This guy makes millions of dollars.
Yeah, dude, that store was sick though. The quality of his merchandise was like 9.5 out of 10 on every item, and his pictures were amazing.
Oh, Lux. Are you talking about Lux Swap?
Yeah, do you know him?
Yeah, I know him. So he bought like his Ferrari or something, right? It was like
Yeah.
his thing. Yeah, he's very well known. I've talked to him quite a few times. I know him on Instagram.
Yeah, because
That
like
was
a lot
the
of times if I
sickest
get
store
items
I've
like
ever seen.
if I get like he does very well at his auctions, do very well on accessories. So if I get say neckties, I get scarves, belts, suspenders. It's better for me just to give them to him to sell. I just drive to his store, I drop them off.
Well, plus you don't list things as much as you should. So
Yeah, that probably has more to do with it than anything. Thank you, Nicole.
No,
for
it's
that.
not because I don't want to. He will get
He'll
like
get
I told
more
you, that
money for
Pendleton
it.
scarf got like $45 for a Pendleton scarf.
He's
I
got
wasn't gonna get-
customers. They like the way he curates things, so they shop from him.
Yeah, well, because he's got good photographers and he's got this and that and the other thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I don't got that. So,
I don't got that. You have
oh my god.
I feel like I'm talking
So-
to like.
So but certain things he doesn't do well with, like with the suits. They never do well at auction.
No,
You
because
know, so
people
I
are
have to
looking
give-
for a specific size at a specific time, and they want to buy it now.
Yeah, but the accessories, I'll tell you, like say Brooks Brothers ties. He gets sometimes like $30 for a Brooks Brothers used tie.
Jesus.
I don't know how. And on an auction, it's 10 days. But what he does, he starts it Thursday at about 5-6 o'clock, then runs the 10-day, has it end Sunday night at about 5-6 o'clock. The next Sunday. Does really well with that. But of course, he's my competition at the estate sale. He's
Really?
he gets there before, and he knows. He's sharp. I mean, the guy's a millionaire. He knows how to get in before anybody.
Well, that's how you do it.
Yeah, but Corey, it takes a while to figure out the numbers and what should you do. Should you go to this sale? Should you wait? Should you go early? Should I go at 3 o'clock? Should I go on Sunday?
I don't go through any of that shit. I just fucking go. I'm not like, oh, should I go over here and have some cotton candy first? Look, bacon's on sale at Fred Meyer. Like, no, I'm going out there and I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, well, out here, certain people, every company is very different.
Sounds like
Yeah.
you're making a bunch of excuses to me. I don't
Oh
like
my
excuses.
god!
I
Anytime
don't
you
like
say anything,
excuses
everything is
at
always an
all.
excuse.
I like the opposite
it's
of
easier just to
excuses.
say an excuse than it is just to listen for 30 seconds.
I'm not gonna
that-
listen to excuses for 1 second.
What is
Anyway,
that?
it's a commemorative sculpture of the 9/11 for 9/11 for the Twin Towers. But the reason I bought this is because of the show I did with Nicole like last week.
wait, really?
Yeah, look at these. They're terrible.
Why did you buy that? Because of our show, though.
Because like I never even look at these stupid figurine things, and like that show was like I was like, ooh, look, some figurines, and I looked this one up, and it was like there was a buck on it, and they sell for like $40, which
Oh my
was
God. So my boss, Tony, my old boss, she just sold like a space shuttle one for like $300 or $400 over summer.
good lord.
That she got at a yard sale for like $1.
Yeah,
And it sold in like a day.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a best offer on this thing. Yeah, you know, get some twin tower stuff going on over here.
Corey, what's your photo backdrop?
That's a light cube.
Light cube? Okay, Reezy was asking.
Oh, I have
Oh
some
yeah, what
crap.
light cube do you have, Corey?
I'm sorry.
What light cube do you have?
I even though I hate Amazon, their light cube's the best one on the market.
The Amazon Basic, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, that's
best.
the one I told him to get.
Yeah, that's the best one.
It's a really good one from what I hear. I think I'm gonna invest in one for shoes for us.
Ah, here. Oh, the Chief Joseph blankets are
How
my
tall is that?
favorites.
You know,
How tall is what?
the light cube.
It's about 3 feet tall.
Okay.
3 feet. It's not quite square, or not quite a cube, but it's close to a cube. It's more. I think it's slightly longer than it is tall. I think.
It's a rhombus.
A rhombus? You're a rhombus.
He's a rhombus.
You're rhomboid in some fashion. Check out my headphones.
Yeah, they're real manly.
I don't need headphones to look manly. Look at this smile.
Oh, that's real manly.
I'm a manly man. Alright, let's load some more drafts. Age of Empires 3? Whoa. How much do you think Age of Empires 3 sells for PC?
Nothing.
$9.95.
Huh?
Nothing.
$29.98.
$29.98. Kevin, what's up, dude?
$10.
Forgot you were here.
Yeah.
Sells for $20. Yeah, it sells for $20, $6, $20, $1,000,000. Oh, there's a lot of copies for sale. 137. How many solds are there? How many people want Age of Empires 3? 128 sold. Wow. Guess I will list that. $12.99.
Kevin, it's still cold in California? Did it get warm yet?
From yesterday?
Need to just start wearing like tank tops. Just for you.
Ostrich. Dude, Oregon Trail 2 on sealed for PC. I want dysentery, man. Gotta get your dysentery. Alright. Kayla, are you tired? She's tired of listening to me.
Well, always, but no, I'm not that tired.
Not always, just sometimes.
Just every time your mouth opens.
No, that's not true.
Not entirely.
I hate you right now.
No, I'm not that tired. I'm just, I don't
Just
know.
working. We're all kind of
Just work.
working.
I'm trying to like put my head down and actually get work done.
Do you guys want to see some fossils?
No.
Yeah, sure.
I have a bracelet made of fossils. Come on, let's go.
I love how passionate you are about the stuff that you buy. That's great.
Me?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I love this shit. I love selling crazy shit.
It's important. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. I think even though not everything about my store is perfect by any means, and it probably maybe will never be perfect because I sell such weird and imperfect items, but I kind of try to at least bring some flavor to the party.
yard.
You know, bring a little flavor. Check this flavor out though. Let's screen share this. This is just for the fossil lovers in the house. Somebody told me a year ago I'd be doing a stupid YouTube channel at night. I'd say you're an idiot.
And here we are.
Yeah, it's somebody told me I'm gonna be sitting here listening to you, be saying the same shit.
Oh, that is so cool.
that's cool.
Sterling silver. You have an ammonite, and there is opalized ammonite on the back, which is pretty cool. Then the second one is a little trilobite. It's kind of been milled down and put into a sterling there. Then we have a megalodon tooth, which is in really excellent condition. Then there's a little aggregation of sea snails of some sort, and I forget what these are called. They're like in the slate sometimes. They're like these spiral shells. Maybe somebody in there knows.
How old do you think that is?
What's up?
How old do you think that is?
Well, the megalodon tooth is probably like 250
Well,
million.
that's a fair answer, but I meant like when do you think this was made?
Oh, I think it's from the 90s.
Okay, so it's pretty modern.
I think it's right around Jurassic Park era. A lot of this fossil stuff became super, super popular, and they made jewelry and stuff out of it, and then people actually bought it because it was like, fossils are cool because of Jurassic
My
Park.
Great.
dad finds a bunch of fossils, and he brought a huge box of them for Hazel, and then he taught her like what they all are and what they're from, and he's
Nice.
obsessed with them.
Dude,
She'll just go get her little box and like sort them out and like tell me what everything is in there. She's like, this is a trilobite, and
Where do you find them?
my dad, he finds them in California, where he lives. He
Where-
lives
I live in California.
He lives in a little town called Weimar.
I've heard of that.
Weimar?
Weimar. And it's up near like Auburn, I think.
He's close to me.
Yeah. Stay away. Insane. My dad's a crazy person.
I didn't know you could like hunt for fossils up here though. So that's
He lives near some river, and he finds like tons of like really weird rocks and fossils and stuff in this river.
oh, dude, I love fossil hunting. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
Did you got gold panning with the pan?
Yeah, he loves that kind of shit. It's weird. My dad is like, he was this super duper hippie, and now he's like this crazy staunch Trump supporter.
Oof.
I don't know.
Happens.
That's what happens when you get older.
Yeah.
He was like this like Woodstock, long hair, free love. weed
Maybe-
smoking.
Does your dad have a fake tan? Maybe that's how he like came to love Trump. Yeah.
It's
No.
crazy.
I
Identify.
don't know. He's a weird guy.
What rhymes with orange? Sporange. Ooh, let's go. P-Touch. People love label makers. How much do you guys love label makers? Be honest with me.
0%.
I love label makers. They make my life so much easier. My commute is so much faster due to label makers. I think Reezy thinks I'm crazy.
So I got a question for you guys. On like the psychology of like buy it now or best offer. Because like for a while I'd been pricing stuff like higher than I wanted and wanting to to accept a best offer. So I'm wondering if like people like feel like they're getting a good deal even though I'm getting what I want, or if it's better just to lower it to the price you want and not have a best offer and just
I recently have started to take best offer off of a lot of my items, and I kind of love it.
yeah. Because I feel like people get greedy. Like they get this in their mindset that like I can get it for half off, and then they don't. But if it's just there at that price,
Here's
it
the
is what it
thing.
is. Why don't you buy
Would
it?
it- What if you had goals like me? Okay, you have goals like me, and you're like $50 away, and somebody offers you $50 for a $100 item. You know it costs you $7, and you're like, "Damn, this is gonna help me hit my goal for the day." Maybe they were unwilling to purchase it for that price, but they are willing to, contribute to my bottom line. I can always like say no. Like I've declined offers for $1 less before.
I think when I have best offer on, I feel desperate sometimes. And I know what an item is worth, and I'm willing to wait for it. And on some items, I do have more of a margin, and maybe I'm not sure on my price, or it's a vintage item, so price kind of fluctuates. And I will leave best offer on those. But if it's like a commodity item that consistently sells, let's just say for $70, right? It's always selling between $65 and $85. I put mine at like 70, right? I don't want to be desperate at the end of the day and get a $25 offer and be like, oh, I guess I'll take it because it's better than nothing. Like that, but that's just me and that's my business model and that's how I would like to react to it.
If somebody offered me $50,000 for all of my inventory right now, which I value at more like 200,000, I would take it. I would
Okay.
take the 50,000, and
That's
I would just use that capital to buy bigger.
Okay.
I think a lot of people would, though. I mean, that's a huge lump sum of money.
I wouldn't spend it on anything but inventory, though. I would make a couple of phone calls and acquire some very good inventory.
I think it is important, though, to have like FU money, but it's like FU sales.
Yeah.
When it comes to like having like best offer and stuff, because you're like you're saying, not like desperate for that.
Yeah, and that was just me. Like sometimes I feel desperate if I'm having a bad sales day and I take really low offers. And then the next day I'm like, God, I really could have sold those for $70 if I just, waited a day. But I'm fine with a slow dime sale. I don't mind them at all. Like I would rather that. So that's why I don't mind. But I understand that there's a lot of people who feel the complete opposite. And that's great too.
And I noticed that even if you don't have best offer, people still message you.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
They'll if they really want your item, and then they'll actually be like serious about it. If they're gonna take that step, of hey, would you take this? Like it's actually their best offer. It's not just,
they're not just messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just take best offer because I don't want to take the opportunity off the table to have an opportunity. And see, this is the honest to goodness truth. Tons of people offer me like 5 to 10% below what I'm asking, and I would say 80% of my offers are like only 10. They're asking for 10%, and I'm like, awesome, let's do it.
I wish that the offers I was getting.
I rarely ever get lowball offers ever.
I would say
you don't put the auto decline.
Lowball. I think I get a lot of like 35% off.
Yeah, me too.
No.
And I'm getting them like 2 days after I listed the item too, which I'm just like, I don't even want to entertain that. I might consider turning best offer back on if I've had an item for like 30 days or 60 days, whatever I decide, and going, okay, it's not moving at this price. Maybe I'll put best offer on and see if, it'll move.
I'm trying to catch some flies. My tongue is out. Like, come on. You got to come in closer, farther away. Cool.
You don't do
catch those flies.
auto decline at all, Corey?
Fuck no. Why would I do that? That would be. I don't
like. Look at last night.
That's
I was
like
looking. I'm buying some costumes for Des to wear at Disney, and I'm buying some really rare Disney ones, and they're expensive. They're like I'm willing to spend up to $100 for some of these costumes because I know I can resell them. It's not a big deal. Last night I bid on one. They were asking like 70. I start low. I'm like, let's see if they'll take 45 because I just want to like see what they'll go to, right? I'm willing to pay their price for it. But I'm like, why would I not haggle a little? They're offering it.
Mm-hmm.
So I put the 45 in, and this morning they just like flat declined me. And I was like, yo, if you would have come back at 65, I would have bought it.
Yep.
Don't ever shut people down. So then I was kind of pissed. I was like, what? You're not even going to counter? Rude. And so I didn't buy it, and I bought a different costume today.
Yeah, but 45 I think is a decent offer, but if you offer,
well, no, it's
10,
pretty low. It's like 35% off.
No,
it's
but that's still within range. But you wouldn't put an auto decline at say 20 or 25. I think because anything
What's the point
below
of taking offers if you're automatically declining them?
Because I could have offered 20 and still been willing to pay 65. I mean, I was like, I would have paid their full price if they didn't have best offer on there because it's the only one up.
But now, if you got an auto decline, you would have probably just instead of a regular decline, you probably just would have probably went to 55.
No.
And then
No, I probably wouldn't have. Like, I might have gone up a few bucks and seen if I got auto declined again, but like, I'm just saying, like, if they would have just hit me back today at a $65 offer, I would have taken it. It just shows like good customer service. I think like slamming the door in a customer's face is rude.
Yeah, I mean, some people take it personally. They're like, "You made me a low offer. I'm going to
And
take
I
it
don't
personally."
want to. I don't want to buy from those people.
It's business. I've had some really bad buying experiences on eBay, for real. Like bad, B-A-D bad. It's like, I don't know if I told you guys a story about how the lady sent me like the dirty shirt that had like ketchup on it, but it had some Skittles in there, and she was like, you know, since she sent me Skittles with it, it was like cool that she sent me garbage with Skittles. It's pretty awesome. I didn't order Skittles or garbage. I wanted a shirt. People make mistakes, but she was so rude and ignorant about it. It was terrible. I felt sorry for her. I wanted to talk to somebody at
Okay,
eBay.
so
and say,
here is the thing that I put the offer on. I'll show you. So I really want this Zerg costume. I was like, this is cool. I want to get this for Des. I want Delilah. Like, I have a costume built for both of them.
What is Zerg?
From Toy Story.
I don't know.
Come on, get with it, man.
Yeah, there's Zerg.
Sorry. My daughter doesn't like Toy Story.
They just like declined me. There's another one listed for 50.
That's tiny though. It's an extra small.
I know.
Oh.
So yeah, but it is a rare costume. Like you can't really find it. There's one for 75. But I don't know. Like, why can't they just counter?
I know where you can find a Turtles costume.
I don't know if it'll fit Des.
It will if you wait 15 to 16 years.
Okay, I'm also heavily considering this costume for Des.
Princess dress?
No, it's like, why is this?
The Beast.
The Beast.
What was I saying? I asked him if he would wear it, and he said yes. Okay, well, I was gonna try and put him into this costume. 'Cause it's hilarious. Also, if you don't know about this, you all should be looking for these old Disney costumes. Actually, sell for this much.
I would wear that if they have it in a bigger size.
No one bought my bear costume yet. The bear in the
Yes.
blue house.
I
I
think I'm
actually
gonna buy
considered
Des this costume. He said he would wear it.
Oh my
That's kinda
god.
cool.
Did they make adult size costumes?
The Beast.
Yeah, and I'm gonna dress Delilah up like Beauty Belle,
And then have them throw tomatoes at each other.
and then I'm gonna waltz them
Wait,
around Disneyland.
Don't
I'm
they
sorry-
fall in love? Isn't it kind of weird for a brother and sister to be dressed as lovers?
A little incestuous, maybe.
Look, don't get creepy.
Exactly. No one get
I'm not
creepy
being
here.
creepy. I'm just
That's
pointing
that
out
West
that.
Coast. That's these West Coast guys, not me.
Right, the East Coast.
It's a
so pure over there.
costume.
Stop
It's
calling me
not
West
like-
Coast.
No, it's a costume. See,
Oh,
they
you're
don't have
Midwest.
best
That's, you still got
offer.
West in there, Midwest.
They don't have best offer, so the only thing I can do is buy it.
The closest thing I am is Mid East, Rob.
Is there such thing as Mideast? I never
like
even
the-
heard of.
I'm like the
Mideast.
most eastern state in the Midwest.
Okay, you're on that. You're on the border.
You guys are always arguing about where you're from. It's funny. Like it matters.
Let's look at the solds on these things.
Do they make adult costumes too, or is it all kids stuff?
Well, these are all older ones. So they used to do like these really cool, like full body, like really nice costumes. And they don't really do that anymore, so they're expensive. Oh my god, there's some like, hold on. Around Halloween time, they go crazy. Like, it's amazing. You actually can buy them around now and then flip them for way more in Halloween time.
Halloween time? Is that a special time of year? Halloween.
There's none like going good right now because it's not the right time of year. But
Halloween time.
oh my god, I would have absolutely bought this for Des. I am so sad I missed this. Are you kidding me? This is blue.
You're blue.
Now, is there a certain brand that they license to? Like,
No, it has to be Disney store.
the Disney store themselves, like they don't like, is it like there's not a brand, or they manufacture it themselves, or
Yeah.
These expensive ones, yes. Oh, this is that same person.
Yeah, the tag says Disney Store Girl.
Do they make like other cheaper ones nowadays that aren't that good, or is
Yeah.
it pretty much anything Disney good?
You guys want to see an amazing? Are you guys looking?
The
at
older
this
ones,
here?
because they only make the characters when the movie comes out, so they'll only make the like random characters
Okay.
for like that 1 year, and so the random characters are the ones that go for a lot.
Like Tamatoa.
like Nicole? Is there a quick tip, like if you see one at a garage sale, you look at a tag and say, "Oh, this is not the Chinese
Yeah, this.
dollar store." Like, what's a quick like?
Yeah, the tag should look like this. Hold on. Find one and show you guys a picture.
Because I'm sure there's a million different knockoffs for these, Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Quality.
I see like those princess ones like all the time, like the Belle.
Yeah, you gotta. So like this one would do good. Hold on, let's see if I can find one. It will usually be a white tag, and it will say the Disney Store on it.
Okay, it's all right. Like if they sell it at the Disney store, it's not gonna be crap. They don't have
Yeah,
like.
it's like
Correct.
you can tell the quality is really high on these things.
You guys want to see an amazing piece of folk art?
I would love to. Sorry.
Oh wait, it's here.
Oh, this is the exact size. Look at this one sold for 85. Okay, I guess I should apply that too.
You guys see this?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a
Look at this.
Navajo cuff carving.
Okay.
Little native dude on the horse, stylized in the 50s, maybe 40s.
Spider-Man. Oh, because now Marvel is Disney, though. That's why, right?
No, Marvel is Disney?
Yep.
Right?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Doesn't
Oh.
Disney own? No.
No, it is. That Zerg costume doesn't even have all the stuff with it.
I'm over here showing amazing Native American artifacts and pieces of
That's
art, and you're
pretty
showing
cool.
Disney
Oh.
content.
Nicole's discovering how she just unscrewed herself by declining an offer or getting an offer declined.
I like this, the duality going on here, you know. You got the old and the new.
Do you see this, Kev?
Yeah, man. That's
Would
really
you-
cool.
Would you buy that at a garage sale?
Yeah, totally. It reminds me of Don Quixote a little bit.
Yeah. Except
You guys
for
want to vote on what costume I should wear? I'm also considering. So I'm considering a few different outfits. I'm considering this one.
63.5 grams.
Is there a Mike Wazowski costume?
So we're going for the opening of Pixar Fest, and I want to do like Pixar. They're gonna turn the like Tomorrowland pizza into like a Toy Story pizza place, which is awesome. So this might be a good one to have like good photo ops. But what would I put Delilah as? Jessie, I guess. Mike Wazowski. Yeah, how do you spell that?
Yeah, what's the little girl's name? She could go as that.
Oh, I know. There's a really good Boo costume that I'm considering.
Now, do you dress up to two or no? Just the kids?
It depends on the day. The adults can't dress up as oh my god, yes. Adults can't dress up as characters. So okay, there's the tag. This is an older one too. This is the exact tag you'd look for.
All right. Oh, I see.
What can adults not dress up as?
They can't dress up as characters in the park.
Really?
Really?
Too many pervs, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that why?
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, because they would like lure children into like,
Yeah.
come with me to this.
Is
Whatever.
it really that, or is it because they would blend in and look like paid characters?
Because they would look like paid characters, and they don't want other people. Like you have to like do training to be able to sign autographs and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like training.
Okay,
what
so there
can
is
you
a really
dress
good Boo costume, and I was thinking about getting this dress. If we do Monsters Inc., Joe and I will dress up. I'll show you.
Whoa.
So Delilah could wear this. I just don't know if she
Yes.
will is the problem. In case you're wondering who's buying all this stuff on eBay, it's people like me.
Why?
It's
Look at it.
specifically you, not people like you.
Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. It's hilarious.
I just
I
can't
think-
believe how many different ones there are, though. It seems
I think
like
you should make her wear that.
Right? Oh.
And they were just friends, so that's even better.
Oh god, you guys are not. Oh, look at this is one of those product pages. This is cute. She would actually wear this too. Oh, this could be Nemo.
So what would you have to dress up as an adult? to
Okay,
be
so
able-
I'm thinking if we're due the Monsters Inc., I'll show you the one I'm thinking of for me. I'm thinking about getting this dress. See, it has the doors.
Okay. Alice in Wonderland. Or no.
No, it's Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Who makes that dress? Is that a Disney?
Yeah, it's a Disney one.
That's cool.
And then they have a what is it? And I could get Joe this shirt. See,
Oh, okay.
It's dope.
but I have a friend. I can buy these from Pixar, so I wouldn't pay this much for it.
Really? Could you buy me some too?
Yeah,
Like
no.
the Moana one. That's the one I want to find. The Rain Spooner Moana.
Oh, I know. They don't have the Moana one. I've been to Pixar twice now since Moana came out, and they don't have it right now.
So can you just go down to Pixar and they have like a store where you can just buy this stuff? Is that
They
how it
do, but you have to. It's a studio.
Oh,
oh, what happened?
she closed the wrong window, I think.
She used up her word. She used up the amount of words she could use.
Did you kick her out?
Pixar
Yep.
right here in the Bay
I
Area.
just kicked her right out.
That's
No,
next level muting.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would do it to Rob if he was being an asshole or something, but he normally isn't. Anyway, I got a bunch of stuff listed. I think I just listed like $3,000. 3 lodge. That bracelet I was showing you guys is like that's like a $400 bracelet.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That thing's really sweet.
Yeah.
Is there a
Is it
designer
signed
on it, or?
Yeah, the guy, he's a known artist. I'll add his name to it later. I forgot. I left it at the office, but I wanted to get it listed, so tomorrow I'll just its name is I don't remember. If I remember I put it in there, but there's hallmarks on there. There's a lot of Navajo silversmiths. But there was a few that are pretty sought after.
Now, does it say like 925 on it, or you just
It says sterling on it.
says sterling?
It's got sterling hand punch, and then you can see I tested a little spot. I have a testing kit
That
for
little-
like
the
gold,
acid
platinum,
drop?
sterling. Yeah, acid. Well, the sterling is an acid with an indicator, so it'll kind of tell you if it is sterling or if it's not, or if it has high silver content or low silver content.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the gold. Gold's okay. There's some alloyed golds that have like low carat weight will appear to be higher carat weight during certain tests.
Corey, drop the link.
What's up?
Put the link in the chat for Nicole.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that, so
That doesn't absolve you of the responsibility.
it does.
Is that your wrench responsibility?
Not here.
I don't have no wrench.
Oh, I ain't got a wrench either.
You'll never
You
get
wouldn't be able
around.
to use it. You can't see the chat.
That's true.
Say something, vegan flipper,
Say something. Oh,
in the chat, you goofball.
I promise to stop talking about things you don't want to talk about anymore, Corey.
I really didn't kick you out, but I didn't want to hear any more about Disney.
No, I definitely kicked myself out.
See, everyone, I didn't kick her out.
Razy, I don't see. I clicked your link. It's not working.
Yeah, it wasn't working.
What's up with Reezy?
He put a link in, but it's not working.
For what? What is he soliciting?
Something he bought today at the bins.
Oh, let me see. Poshmark, Doodly, page not found. Cassidy, ostrich. Well, you can look. There's some keywords in there. I'll find them. Cassidy, ostrich skin platforms. Ooh. This will feel like $100. Those are Gucci's though. Cassidy.
I don't know if that link is for his. He relinked it. They're on $275 is what they're listed for.
Ooh. 85. There's 282 Cassidy sold on eBay. Let's see what the highest one is. $598 new. 550, 750, 500, 398, 372, 372, 350, 350, 350, 350. Whoa, those can be pretty good. They're new. Whoa. There's some ugly ass shoes. Whoa.
Said he only paid $1 a pound.
Who?
He said he paid $1 a pound.
Wow, I've never seen
Pound,
this
that's
brand
cheap.
before.
That
I
is
would have passed this brand up.
Dude, the Goodwill by my office blows ass. Like the bins is terrible. Today I was like, I'm gonna go to the bins and just check it out. It was so bad. The clothing was really bad. The electronics were like, it was all dirty crap. Like there wasn't anything of value. And I went through like a couple rotations of bins. I was like, oh my gosh, this is bad. That one has declined so much. There was a feeding frenzy there today too. I mean, I can go during the day and, I can find good stuff generally, I guess, but I just look in the front cabinet. I can't deal with the grunge of it anymore, even though I used to. I think it's a great place to start sourcing. But if you're not clothing, it's definitely a lot of competition here now. I was surprised. I don't.
They get a lot of people getting physical with you.
They were ravenous, not with me, but with each other, and they were like generally like during the day when they line up for the bin rotation, like they'll be halfway through the line and then people will go through, but before the first bin was in, it was lined up on both sides. That's
Oh yeah, because they do it differently. You guys line up at the bin.
Yeah, and they were throwing shit everywhere today. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, no, they don't let people line up at the bins. They line up behind the starting line, and then everybody runs to the bin.
Do they shoot off a flare?
What happened?
Do they shoot off a flare to tell you to go?
Oh, and it's always funny because the lady is like, "No running,"
Dude, all
and
the
everybody is
old-timers
like, "Screw
Running.
you!" They fight so much.
I've
But I
been
don't know
buying
why they
stuff.
do it.
I've been buying stuff at the bins for 10 years. Okay, so I'm not a newcomer, but yeah, they're rude to newcomers. But I know the people who have been there forever and they're still there. They know who I am. Like it's all good.
So they don't fight at our bins?
They were not fighting, I would say, but they were very aggressive.
Are they just like, so the Portland bins used to be really good.
It was so good. I told you I bought a laser beam that you could like etch the moon with. The electronics were amazing. There's no like the speakers and the receivers and the VCR type stuff and the vintage computing stuff that used to come out all the time. It just doesn't exist. It's just not there anymore. So I've gone, my office is right there. So at lunch, what I'll do is I'll just go in there for my lunch. I take like an hour lunch break, so I'll go in, hang out for an hour, watch bins come out, and then I'll go during different times. Sometimes I'll drop John off. I'll go like this is not a single isolated event. I'm like, wow, this is poor. Like I remember finding like Nike Game-In watches there just a couple of years ago. You never see no Walkmans, none of that stuff. It's just not there anymore. It's just
Now,
not. They're just picking it out. They're not. And the clothing, seriously, I was like looking for jeans because I'm kind of like low on jeans. So I went in a few times like looking for jeans, and I found some okay stuff as the bins came out, but it's not, for some reason it's not stuff you're talking about, stuff that's coming back from the stores. That's obviously going to Hillsborough then, because today in 4 rotations of clothing there wasn't a single piece that had a tag on it from Goodwill. I'm not saying they're not removing them, but they generally do not. I've never seen them remove them.
No
So-
tags or tabs.
Insane, because our Goodwill outlet is like half and half.
Yeah, this used to be a ton of that stuff, but like I told you, they, like, as far as I understand, they're closing it, and it may be the reason why maybe just the lowest quality goods are going there, because they have a way to sort goods by their quality, I'm sure. They do have the front case, and like I used to buy. I know this is all silly, like I used to do this or I used to do that, but I'm saying the method of how they've done things has changed. Like I would buy a bag of perfume, $6, a giant like 4-gallon, plastic bag with 15 or 20 bottles of perfume in it. And I would do that a couple times a week. Then they started breaking them up and putting them separately, right? And now they either somebody's bought, like I'm buying some every once in a while, but maybe people know now, I guess. But I'm usually there because I know the people who work there. So the lady who brings out the perfume always brings it out at the exact same time, pulls it out, prices it, puts it on the shelf. When she does that, I go, so I see what's coming out of the bins a lot. When I don't see stuff coming out, then I know it's not coming there, because their reach is so great. I mean, you have to think about the bins as like a central processing for a huge area. I don't
You
know.
have shelves and bins.
There's a rack. There's a showcase in the front, and then there's
Mhm.
bikes in the back, and then there's what do you call the big cardboard boxes that you put on a pallet? What's the name for those?
Gaylords.
Gaylords. So then you have Gaylords in the corners usually that have like CDs and stuff in them. They were selling Gaylords of CDs and DVD like combinations, and I would say each one had like 1,000, like, and I'm not exaggerating, 1,000 CDs and DVDs, and they couldn't even get $100 per Gaylord. They just sat there,
Wow.
and then they had to crack the Gaylords open and let people just buy the CDs out of them because they were there for that long.
Yeah, I think it's like a 4x4x4 cube, right? Isn't
Oh,
it
it's
that?
it's taller than 4 feet. It's up to my shoulders. I have to.
Why do you think they don't sell at yours?
What's up?
Why are you thinking they don't sell at yours?
I don't know.
I know it's weird. They don't sell at mine either. They try and offer them for $100 and no one ever buys them. And I'm just like,
Nope.
I don't know why. Why? I mean, because in other cities, people are talking about how they sell so well, and I always wanted them to do Gaylords of clothing, but they don't.
Yeah, they really should do Gaylords of clothing.
Well, in some places they do like auctions on clothing. I know down in California, you can literally do like buy a whole Gaylord of clothing, and they auction them off, like starting at $5, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. We'll see. I don't know if like for me, like like when you buy at Goodwill, do you buy it on specific days? Are there days that you like better at Goodwill, like the retail Goodwills?
No. Do you?
I like Sunday mornings to go in, because that's when they put everything on
Change.
half price, right? And I think that the middle of the week is the best, personally. But
Really? Why do you think that?
they don't. The big one that you and Amy went to, like they don't put as much stuff out during the weekends. There's just not as many people working, and you'll see like did you have to wait in line? Like the line can be really, really long.
It was crazy busy in there where I was like, I don't want to be in
super
here.
understaffed, and there's just tons of people just during the weekends. Weekdays, there's nobody in there. It's only during the weekends. They just get hammered. People just throw shit everywhere. They don't put stuff back on the hangers.
Oh,
It
I
is.
hate that.
It looks like a nuclear bomb went off in there if you go in at about 7 o'clock at night on a Saturday.
I tend to think like the beginning of the week, you get people who want the first dibs at the 50% off. And then the end of the week, you've got the people trying to get the clearance out. So the middle of the week, there's not as many people there. And they're always putting out, at least mine, they're always putting out new
Let
stuff.
me try to invite Reezy. Hold on. Reezy. It's Reezy Resells, right?
Yeah.
Now, Corey, you like the Goodwill better than the Savers?
Me? I don't really go to Savers. I don't go to thrift stores that much. I'll pop in when I go to like work, but it's not where I source things anymore because I kind of want to get the stuff before it gets there. That's like
Yeah,
more
it
my
stays.
focus.
Yeah.
We have a Value Village. There's only one in like, I don't know. They closed the other two that were closest to me, and like by closest I mean like hours away. And so like it's very competitive there. But I love it. I love it, and I wish that I went every day. I just don't have the time to. They get really good stuff.
The Valley Village?
Yeah.
I like the little baggies against the back wall. I always find like really expensive ink in those.
Yes, always. They always have tons of ink. They always have just like they have good stuff. And they get good donations in there. I'm really trying I don't source at the bins as often because I have someone who sources at the bins for me now.
Oh, cool.
So I don't personally have to go very often.
How do you is that an employee? If you don't mind me asking. So
Yeah,
you pay them by the hour?
Yep.
That's cool.
So I pay her by the hour, and then I just pay for the stuff she gets, and then that's it. And I met her at the bins. She also works for me in the office. I met her at the bins, so it all works out. She worked at Plato's Closet, so she has a lot of experience of like going through things.
That's cool.
What's up, you filthy animals?
What's up, you filthy animal?
I actually just found a Salvos and a America's Thrift or whatever it is, literally side by side, and I didn't know either one existed in my town.
What?
Yeah, Volunteers of America. That's what it's called.
Have you heard of a red, white, and blue thrift?
Yeah. Do you go there?
No, I haven't been to it yet. I am gonna go. Guy, my cousin, that's his like honey hole in New Orleans. Like he finds amazing shoes there, crazy stuff.
And they bring stuff in from all over the U.S. So I think they bring it to ours. They come from like Chicago, and so they have one day where like everything is half off, and
yeah, they'll do half off a specific day, and then sometimes they'll do like they'll do all kinds of weird, crazy sales. But they get it like you said, it's national, and they truck stuff all over the place. So they'll get like loads of stuff from other states, and he's like, I don't know. He loves the place. I'm gonna go check it out one day, but it's over by you, right?
No, it's out by you actually. It's in like Milwaukee.
Really?
It's way closer to you. Okay, so when I went out thrifting with Jonathan, I actually want to try and do this Wednesday. There is like out on 82nd, there's like a row of thrift stores. There's like a Goodwill, Salvation Army family store, this weird hole in the wall he took me to where they had the kids' coats and the men's coats, like the big puffy jackets, literally like with bike locks so you couldn't take them.
Oh, it's in Gladstone. Uh-huh.
That's the hood.
Yeah, it was literally like hood stuff because like the only thing locked up was the heavy warm jackets.
Nice.
It was sad. I mean, it almost made me cry. It was like, oh, that's depressing. The little kid coats being locked up so you can't steal them.
Rob's been waiting for 2 hours to say hood again.
Well, Salvation Army usually is in the hood. Usually.
I wouldn't disagree.
Hey, Reezy.
What, Nicole?
What are you doing?
The fuck do you want?
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding. I was just silently waiting. I don't usually listen for so long, so I was just absorbing what that feels like.
Oh, what is...
It's weird. Like, it's weird to listen to another weird show, right?
I'll be the first person to tell you my listening skills are fucking terrible. Like when I have a conversation with someone, I don't so much listen as I do wait for my turn to talk again.
I don't think that's true. We sat down and talked to the table. I thought you were.
Yeah,
I thought you were a very decent conversationalist.
Yeah, I have a high mental capacity, so part of it is reserved for remembering what I'm about to say.
Maybe. I'm not going to argue.
I love your headphones, though.
These are my daughter's headphones.
I know. I imagine so. How old is your daughter?
4.
Oh, her and Luna could kick it.
They're. I think they're probably similar in many ways.
So, Nicole. Have you been muted, Nicole?
No, she's there.
She muted herself.
Oh. She got tired of her own voice.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
She got tired of her
I can hear
own
you.
Oh.
So, I went to the bins today, and only because I'm working on a secret project that's in reselling, but I can't really talk about it. I don't want to talk about it till I get it going because I don't want someone else to steal my idea.
Yeah.
So, Nicole and me have talked about it a little bit, but anyways, that's not the point. The point is, I was inspired right before I went to bed. I came up with a really good name for this little thing that I'm going to do, and then so I was like, I'm going to the bins when I wake up, and so I went to the bins today, and I get there, and of course I'm going to get books and clothing and shoes, but I'm not a clothing expert, and I'm definitely not a shoes expert, but I'm getting into clothing and shoes. Shoes seem much easier for me to get into than clothing. It's just easy to identify what they are, what brand they are, what style they are. There's less styles, you know what I mean? Like, anyways, so I get there, and there's a couple people that follow me on social media. They're like, "Oh yeah, hey Reezy, blah blah. I already scanned all the books. I got all the good shit. Like, they didn't put anything out. This is all from yesterday." And I was like, "All right, cool. Like, thanks for taking all the good shit and also at least telling me that it was gone." But so they didn't bring any books out for like 5 or 6 hours, no book rotation. So I don't go there a ton, but I think when they don't bring stuff out, I've either seen them, they bring shit out all day long, or they don't bring anything out, like by category, right? So if they didn't bring anything out in the first half of the day, they're not likely to bring any of that category out for the rest of the day. So I started going through the shoes, and they were bringing out a lot of shoes, and I was participating in like 5 drops of shoes, which each one was 2 full blue bins of shoes. And they make you stand on the edge, and they cover them with tarp, and then they pull the tarps, and then you go through them. And I'm like the only white person. It's all Hispanics, and it's gnarly. It was like a carnival ride. Like how much like bump. I'm not saying they were being disrespectful, but I think they treat it like a game or whatever. But it is kind of rough, like shoulder bumping, elbow bump. Like fools are like reach over your shoulders on their tippy toes trying to grab like one Converse. But I got some really good shoes. Like, I'm not an expert, so I'm just grabbing like anything that's leather or suede. I'm like grabbing, whether it's men's shoes or women's shoes. And I think for some reason they all go crazy for sneakers, and they don't even seem to give a fuck about the leather stuff. And so I just grabbed as much as I could, including just grabbing one of a shoe and then waiting for this other person to give up so I can get the one they throw back. But I scored a brand new pair of Birkenstocks, literally like never touched the ground. So those are gonna go for like $40, probably pay for at least half of everything I bought the whole day. Then I got those Casa Casa Di, I don't know. Those shoes are like $500 brand new. At first I thought they were fake or something because they were so fucking nice. So I you know how that feeling is, right? When you find something that's in such nice condition, you think it's like probably fake or something. So then I was like, wait, these are real. And then I saw that people were trying to sell them for like 300. So I was like, fuck, that's a $200 bill probably. And I got those Birkenstocks, and I got a bunch of other, nothing else like crazy. I got like some Stuart Weitzman zip ankle boots, black leather. I got some nice black leather Echo dress shoes for men. I got some Olakai moccasins. Do you guys know that brand?
Mm-hmm.
Olakai. I think they're pretty expensive.
That sells really fast for me. Every time I find it, it's like 24 hours and it's gone.
Yeah, I got a couple pairs of Merrells that are really nice with Vibram soles. I got a couple pairs of Keens with the M3 like
You got a lot of
quality.
shoes, dude.
Yeah, no, I
Wow.
got all shoes.
Yeah, Reese, what they charge you for shoes there?
$1 a pound.
Dollar? Oh, that's what town?
It's in Salinas, California.
Are
Oh,
you
it's like 45
Nope.
minutes south from me, but it used to be in the town that I lived in. It's actually better than it was now. Like, so when it was where I lived, it was the old style bins, kind of like what I imagine Rob's bins are that he was talking about, where like they blow the whistle, you're behind the line, everyone runs, they tell you not to run. There was no running water, no bathrooms. It was in a fucking old barn, like with pigeon shit everywhere. But now it's like modernized. It's air conditioned. They have a bathroom. They have running water. They have fucking fountains. But
Running water.
but it's
I know.
actually it's better now because it moved 45 minutes away to a town that has less affluent population. It's like mostly migrant farmers in this population, so it's a large Hispanic population. So everybody that goes there every day to sell, most of them sell like at the flea market. There's not a lot of like online sellers, which is not to be like racist or whatever, but it's mostly white people, you know. So it's actually better, and I don't know if the supply is better too, but like the environment's better. I don't know, there's just less competition for stuff, you know. It's not like as wild west, but I killed it on the shoes. I cannot fucking wait to list them tomorrow.
What are you doing for like I know that you're not super into eBay and stuff. Do you like have like proper you have inventory management or do you take your pictures or like how do you
I haven't done it for a really long time. I listed one item the other day. Uh, this is so funny. I took Luna to ballet, and I was like, I need to do something. So I grabbed a few things, and I just took photos on the side of the building, like well lit, like against a brick wall backdrop, and I just listed them on my phone, whatever.
That's nice.
Some Tuck shoes, Tuck brand. They're like gothic looking platform shoes with like way too many clasps. But anyways, I hired this kid this kid from my daughter's school, and he's processing for me for Amazon and eBay. But the eBay's not set up yet. I got to get the area set up to take photos, which is the main thing that's holding me back. So I have the roll of paper backdrop, and I have the limo lights, but I don't really have the space to set that up right now. So it's either wait till I clean up enough space to get that set up, or buy the light box, which we can just put on a table.
Get the light box. It's great for shoes. It's better for shoes, I think.
Yeah, and start setting. Yeah, and
The
I think
Amazon
it's less.
Basics Light Cube, it costs like $140.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy it tonight. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'll probably like have a really shitty inventory management set up until it becomes a problem. That's usually how I do it.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just like remembered where everything was until couldn't anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably get yeah. I imagine like maybe I'll wait till I have like 100 or 200 things listed, and then I'll care more.
Yeah, I mean, I do between like 18 and 25 orders a day right now, so that we need to do it relatively fast because it takes time now.
Right. I never really had a good management system for eBay. I always just had stuff in milk crates stacked up.
Yeah.
But like with books, obviously, you know, I had 15,000 books on shelves in a storage unit at one time
Jesus.
before I went all FBA. This was like 12 years ago.
That's
And
a long time ago.
So I had obviously good management for that. I had like the whole storage unit was lined with shelves around the outside, then in the middle was shelves back to back all the way down. And the storage unit was tall enough to where I could put 6-foot shelves on top of the 8-foot shelves. So I totally like fuck over the fire code, and I had like 14-foot high shelves in the storage unit. I screwed them together like they were fucked, but we had like sliding tabs like from a record store. You know what I mean? Like big plastic tabs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we just numbered them 1, 2, whatever. And then when we put new inventory in, we would consolidate all the empty space into one area and then list everything in that area. You see what I mean? And we would just randomly pick one that had not that much stuff in it. So You still had
Yeah.
to look through like everything on like the B area or that 2 area, which could be like 2 shelves or something. But
So
I don't know. Maybe
so
bags and clips or something with tags.
so what I do is I put everything in a bin, and I put the bin. I know this is bad, but I do this for a couple of reasons. I put the bin location in the title, and if I want to audit a bin location, I just look up that bin location, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'll see everything that's in it, and I can print an instant report in eBay with that. The other thing is if I need to consolidate, so let's say there's 5 items in A5 and I want to put those items in A6, I can just instantly do that and change it over, and I'll instantly know where it is because I can just
Now,
mass change it.
is there a find and replace thing on
Yep.
eBay or no?
Absolutely, yes.
So you can batch find and replace?
Yep.
Titles only or descriptions also?
Descriptions also, I believe, yeah.
So why not just do it in the description because it's harder for you to pull a report?
Exactly.
Okay, so I have something I want to talk to you about with that. So do you ever look at your search terms on eBay? Because you're gonna have a bunch of really bad search terms when you do that. I used to put my location in the title, and there's a page on eBay. I'll show it to you right now.
Will
Because
you?
you should be paying attention to this. It's all about like SEO, right? If you put your, and I was just reminded of this because of someone in my mentorship group this morning. Go to our management store, and then it's going very slow.
Rob
They have
ruined
slow internet in Portland.
Huh?
Rob ruined my joke. Reezy said he listed one thing, and I was going to ask Rob how many he's listed, but he left before I could.
Damn. Hey, all you guys missed my joke earlier in the chat when Corey was talking about fossils, and he was like, "Yeah, you're hyped on these things," and I was like, "Yeah, people dig fossils."
Did you want to do that one again?
Yeah, people dig fossils.
God.
Sorry. I just kidding.
And then I forget who, but they're like, "Where'd you find it?" And I was like, "In the ground."
That's like the ultimate dad joke just now.
Dude, my whole life is dad jokes. Fuck off.
Okay, look, I'm going to share with you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. Because if you go to yours right now, Corey, it will probably be full of your item locations instead of actual good keywords. So you go to search engine keywords over here. If it ever loads. Okay, so these are all keywords that Google's using to find my stuff, right? So obviously this stuff is important. These are the categories that I have, and then like these are words that they're using.
So wait, can you give me the map to get to that page really quick?
Okay, Seller Hub, manage my store.
Hold on. Manage my store. What is manage my store under?
On the top right, I think.
Well, it depends on how yours is set up.
Marketing, store,
No,
listing.
it's here. I'll show you. Hold on.
Orders. Oh, what the hell? Yours is like some kind of weird old
Okay, see selling tools right here. Am I still screen sharing? So selling
tools? Oh, I might not have selling tools on mine.
manage store.
No, I don't have selling tools on mine. Oh, cool.
Well,
Interesting.
everyone has this because even people in my mentorship group that have
Oh, no, I do. It's weird. It's over here. Okay. So, manage store?
yeah. And then over here, keyword search engine.
Dude, eBay's so weird.
This page is 1995, yeah.
Exactly. Like, what? The Mighty Mushroom. Antique African glass, trade beads, stacking, marble, cobalt, red, Donna Karen, Carver slicers, orthophone. There's like one in there, XX2, which is one of my pick locations, but that's the only one.
XX2, that sounds like a porn search term.
Yeah. Nike, Portland, soccer, men's.
Those update like every 30 days. You can edit them yourself, and they re-index like every 30 days. But I'm just saying, like, that's the one thing with putting the pick location into your title.
I didn't even know this existed.
Instead of in your SKU. So Breezy, there's a SKU for eBay, which you should just use. You can use a SKU for Amazon, and you can put the same info in there, like how much you paid for it and all that.
Awesome.
What is the primary keyword? The primary keyword on mine is mighty mushroom. And the secondary keyword is other.
But Reese, you already use SKUs for Amazon, so it makes sense for you to use them for eBay too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all separate. So eBay is strictly for me. That's like my personal income and has nothing to do with my Amazon business, which I have a business partner with.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it is definitely awesome.
Okay,
Honestly,
I'm going
to
to
be
bed.
Good
Good night.
night. Good
Good
night,
night.
Caleb.
I'm going to bed too in a second.
Although I'll probably always make more money on Amazon. I guess, I don't know. That's probably not always true, but it could be. Anyways, I wouldn't say that I like Amazon or that I even like finding the shit that I sell on Amazon. There's not really a like to it. It's just
Money,
you
man.
keep putting things in there that make money come out, and it's like with eBay, I can get at least a little excited about the things I find, like I honestly could give a fuck about these ostrich stilettos I found, but for some reason I'm slightly fucking keen on them. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to be like jazzed about some fucking cereal that I'm selling on Amazon and I got 500 boxes of it from fucking Walmart, like
It's a thrill to hunt. You found a treasure in a pile of trash, basically.
right. I was joking with the Mexicans today at the bins because I was like, "What's in there?" Because they were waiting for the tarp to be lifted off a new bin row, and she just looks at me and she goes, "Basura," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's trash." until we get it.
Yeah. Todo
That's
basura.
hilarious.
Todo basura.
Nicole, I'm looking at this website, customthumbnails.com. They charge $25 per thumbnail.
Jeez Louise. That's a lot of money.
Wow, that's for
It
people
is.
who make a lot of money on their sites that I don't.
I sometimes do spend like an hour on a thumbnail, so it's not too intense, but yeah, I'm not there where I'm trying to pay. I have videos that are over a year old that didn't make me $25, so not really trying to do that.
Not really gonna do that.
Okay, kids. It's bedtime, I think, for me.
Oh, it's
All
past
right.
bedtime for me too. Everybody, thank you for being a part of this ridiculous discussion about nothing.
Pumpkin
That was a really cool tip. The keyword thing. Like I didn't know about that. So you know all this weird technical eBay crap from 1995 that people should probably know about, but eBay doesn't tell you about. So that's interesting. Anyway, Reezy, good to see you, man. Brian, good to see you. Nicole, Wednesday.
It's on.
Shit.
Yep.
Words. Reezy, watch our show, Weird eBay Words.
What's that?
Watch the last one and find out.
No,
It's
oh my
actually
God,
pretty cool.
He won't be able to deal with the technical issues. Basically, we take any random word and we look it up on eBay, and then we look at the solds from highest to lowest, and we find random shit that sells on eBay.
And then we
it's
just
on your
talk about
channel?
it. What's up?
It's on Nicole's channel?
Yeah. Oh, her channel last week, my channel this week, her channel next week. I think
Oh,
we'll just do it
flip-flop.
back and forth.
Yeah.
That's actually cool because I love looking up solds, and that's like just easy content to create, right? Like
It's actually really fun to do too.
yeah,
It
no,
kind of
it is.
Anyway.
And people loved it. So
Yeah. Let's go.
okay. Bye,
Peace.
guys.
Peace.
Bye.